All right, now we have sound on.
Let's go!
Oh, we almost started going without sound. In a recap, finding a storm giant slayer, breaking your way out, sneaking your way out, almost dying to fire elementals, running through the woods, making deals with lake gods, finding your way to a half-dead Trevor, then full dead on the lake as Danny killing the rock, Damien bringing him back to life, and finding Ella the Harpy, helping then finish the prophecy that you now have. All in a day's work. As we come to you guys, we are looking pretty bad for some of us.
Oh, yeah, ask
Some of us being...
I'm not too bad.
Danny is below half.
You're
Joel's actually looking really bad. He hasn't had a chance to heal yet from the Nemean Lion. Oh yeah, the Nemean Lion happened. Pandora, you're currently wearing that fur.
Eat me.
This is where then we pick up on you guys at the lake's edge. As we are here, I would like to ask what everyone is up to right now. You just heard the prophecy. Like, Ella has just re-recited the prophecy. All of you have written it down in varying degrees of either, like, on paper, on stone, on metal, like, whatever it took. Like, okay, now... Yeah, right, like, let's make sure...
That's cool if you want.
Yeah, right. Ooh, yeah, you could, actually. So, as this happens... you realize Damien is starting up a bit of a song as he's sitting on the edge. You think he's maybe decompressing to like his own extent of like playing a song, kind of letting the music slowly wash over everyone here at the lake's edge. What's going on though?
We need to put a GPS on you.
Why?
Because you have a tendency to wander off.
I have never wandered. I told them I was walking in that direction.
Why
I beat
were
back
you
up.
by yourself?
I
sorry,
needed
you
to
don't
come
wander?
here.
Okay, but at least take a buddy, please.
Or at least tell someone.
I thought finding Ella was going to be more important.
It was more important, but also you're important. We kind of need you to live.
Listen,
I trust you guys.
Don't put other people's health above your own.
That is a good point. You matter.
I was fully confident in my abilities and in your
Fully
abilities.
confident. We bowed you.
At this point, you hear a bit of like a clearing of a throat, maybe like a standing behind you in the lake is Superior. The rest of you now meet this Lake Didi for the first time. That lovely, like, again, blue skin, kind of like whitish gray hair, plaid with a beer can in one hand, fishing pole in the other. Right, well done.
Well, I'm ready to get to work whenever you're ready for me to start.
Ooh.
What?
Now time.
Is that
Alrighty.
beer?
Hmm?
Is that beer?
Oh, yeah. You want some?
Yeah.
All right. He hands it to you. You take a sip. It is not what you would consider beer. It is like lake sludge and gross ice in a beer can. Like, this is like beer trash that this god drinks.
I just whispered to Argos will have it. This is really good. I'm going to give it to the dog. Argos, you just...
Right? Alrighty. Well, go ahead. Get cleaning.
Absolutely.
Wait, clean the lake. Oh, hold on.
Yes, I made a deal that
We
potentially saved
kind of
all of
were,
our lives, and I'm going to quickly clean the lake.
Quickly, how?
Wait, well, you could always use a
okay.
bit of help.
If you would
Hold
like
on.
to.
This is like
I
superior.
have an idea.
Yes,
I'd like
It's a lot.
question.
I'm fast.
Okay.
I don't have that.
I'll
Also,
give
I
you
need to
moral
test how long I
support.
can
And
hold
I
my
have a-
breath.
And I have a question with that.
Mm,
Argos is gonna help you underneath the lake if that's what you're thinking, or Argos is gonna start fetching things.
I just want to point out the fact that the longer we sit here, the more we attract monsters, and I really.
And
I,
odds. My plan. I have a certain spell I got with a level up that I can prepare.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use the lake's edge. It makes sense mythologically too because
Which spell?
it's called Purify Food and Drink.
Oh,
And water is a liquid. But here's my question. Iris was originally said to fetch water from the ocean, bring it up to the clouds, filter it down as rain. But this is thus explained the water cycle, purifying it. Is there any possibility I can make a quick prayer saying, help me with...
I would love for you to give me an Arcana check, actually, if this is what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Trevor, as you're getting started, how would you like to go about cleaning?
I'm gonna hand all my gear except the bracers. I'm gonna keep on me for my wrists and stuff. But I'll hand the rest of my gear to Danny for safekeeping. Also, Ian, for you to be aware, in the bag of holding we have 4,999 drachma.
I heard.
No, yeah.
I heard.
I'll remove it from my inventory then.
Good.
If
Oh,
you
four.
have it.
Hold on, I'm gonna write.
Or 999.
I'm
Yeah,
start
you
a
write it down,
bookkeeping page.
Cool.
And,
So
yeah.
you hand off all your equipment to
I
Danny.
will take my shirt off and I will.
Freezing cold, but it doesn't feel that cold to you.
Why?
Um, you dive into the water. Start kind of working through.
Did he hand me his spear?
Yes, you have the
Yes.
spear.
Can I go hunt rabbits?
Yeah, please do. Make me
Yeah,
Can I,
the spear doesn't
survival
require you to do
check?
that. You can just use a bonus action.
Can I
499?
help?
4,999.
Yes,
Oh,
you
thank
can.
you.
Offering the help action, go ahead and give me a survival
Yeah,
check. Do a
favorite
bit of-
terrain.
Roll. Cool.
Can I
Arcana?
also actually forage for things?
oh yeah, if you're gonna forge, then just flat for yourself.
7.
Can I do it?
That is a 21 for the Arcana.
21. Thank you. I'll get to that in a second.
Favorite terrain? Can
Favorite terrain right now we are.
I'm going into the forest.
If you're going to take time to go back into the forest, yes, that'll be favorite
Yes.
terrain.
14.
Keeping
14?
up with you.
Tell someone where you go.
Buddy system. You
Oh
know.
yeah. No, I got
I'm
you.
gonna stay at the lake's edge with Argos and Superior.
I do have a
Hello,
question
August.
about the coat though.
Apartment 216.
Yes. So 21. You're cleaning up. What did you get for your check?
Let's see. Cool. What kind of check would this be?
This is a survival check. It's that very much like, let's forage, let's hunt, let's look around. So Danny, I'm
Well,
already going to start with that. You're
with an
finding a
18.
couple good rabbits, actually.
20,
I am killing them.
24.
24. You find rabbits. As you come back, Pandora, you find a ton of great natural raspberries, mushroom, and other, like, basically wild spinach is how it kind of is. Like, hardy vegetables, hardy mushrooms.
Make,
Oh, before you go down, say.
Any nice trash you find, can we keep it?
Yeah, that's a good. I'm actually gonna go back to the lake edge and shout out, "You find a pot! Bring it up!"
Any
Go
nice
ahead,
trash, keep it.
Roll me 2d4 here for Trevor. I will say this whole time, Tyson has kind of just been like huddling with Ella. Like they've started
Yeah,
making a bit of a
absolutely.
fire lean to just at the water's edge. They're just
I
kind
gave
of like
her my old coat.
I'm assuming I want to roll low.
what
Got
did
a
you
total of 5.
total of 5.
2d6.
5
2d4.
hours
Oh.
pass. After some time, you guys have made a pretty hearty like rabbit stew, that like mushroom spinach rabbit stew, with some berries to snack on. Ash, on a 21, you realize that your efforts are working. Like, you realize that just as much as you can pull light out of the water, you are pulling water out of poison and disease, helping separate.
Relax.
But the confines of D&D do state, and this is not one of your abilities as a child of Iris, excuse me.
Thought I'd ask
Um,
what the spell the hell.
You get about like an hour in and feel completely magically drained, having used all your first level spells remaining, and have only made about a 20-foot radius in the water.
Alrighty.
But have you pulled out the toxic sludge? That's the question.
Have I pulled
Oh yeah, like all
Can
the
I
toxins are out of
bottle
it.
the toxic sludge for later use.
Sure. You could get about a cup's worth, like a good jar.
Yeah, I'll
full of
take like
sludge.
one of the water bottles he's brought, like the little plastic ones.
Yeah, fill it up. Gross. Go for it. Add that in.
Alright.
Don't ask what I'm gonna use it for, okay?
As you were all saying, Trevor,
Yes.
you come out of the
No.
water at one point, utterly exhausted. It has been a constant, like, okay, pick up as we go, work one way, do the other. You think you've maybe made it like 100 yards out from the starting point. Like, you can still see your shore clearly. Looking out across the lake, there is an infinite expanse, it feels like.
This might be.
I don't know if any of you have ever actually gone to the Great Lakes. It's,
Yes.
You stand at one edge, you're not even seeing the other side
I
of Canada.
stood at the edge and I thought I was looking at the ocean. I was
They're
like,
Great
I
Lakes.
am so terrified.
You spend 5 hours, and it is clean though. Like, not as purified as Ash helped make it, like really literally like removing the toxin. But there is no trash, there is no garbage. Everything is here so much more ecologically safe now.
Okay.
Can I, you know what you could do? As I hand you a bowl of soup.
Come back out of the water.
You could hear me out. You have to continue the quest, but if you clear out at least part of the lake, like
You hear? Oh, that's not the deal.
That wasn't
not.
the deal.
Lake
Finishing,
Superior is
yes.
sitting kind of by the fire now too.
Hello.
He's not eating your guys' food, but he's just
I
kind of like here for the
don't
company.
know
Thing.
if we can spend this many days sitting here like ducks.
Ooh, we do
Well-
a radius. We loop around the lake every once in a while.
That's what I'm saying. Is if
Tyson
you
is
do it
going
in a
to
different kind of
offer. We can clean.
You can.
You see, yes, clean, environmental, IPA, everyone cleans. Windex, make it cleaner, brighter. You see, as she kind of like rattles off a bunch of just things in her head, Tess just, you guys have to go save our other brothers, and, well, I mean, it's our honeymoon here, so we'll just clean up.
I looked at Superior.
Here's where I'm gonna make a check for Superior. Alright. You see Superior just, well, as long as it gets clean, eh?
Thank you.
I'm gonna look at Tyson.
Question.
After we save everyone in the world,
Mhm.
I'll come back, and if you guys are still working on it, I'll spend
That's
some time up here
kind
with
of
you.
what I was gonna say.
You see, Tyson just goes, that sounds good. I mean, you
Before I
can
go
do
to
whatever
bed,
you
I'll
want, though.
do another
Hold on,
few
are we
hours
gonna
out.
stay the
but-
night here? Or?
It is already well into the evening. Like, it is now like
Question.
10 o'clock at night. It's dark,
About
fire's
during the
roaring,
day,
soup's
that was
going.
mentioned.
Danny's asleep.
Question
Tell me in the morning.
I have a question
Out.
about during the day. Do I have some Argos to help eat at the bottom lake? Because he doesn't need air. He's immune to poison damage, so he can eat the sludge.
Here's the thing though. Argos will rust over if he spends more than 30 minutes in the water.
Whatever I pull out, he's eating.
It's in quick. If you ever fall into water, Argos is fine. But long term, your steel defender wouldn't be able
So
to
just to help
survive down
eat
there.
whatever I pull out.
Yeah.
A quick question: is everyone okay with pineapple pizza?
I mean,
I already had
Okay.
Pizza's
food, so I'm
pizza's
okay.
pizza.
if you want to incur the wrath of the gods.
This isn't Pandora asking.
Again, still, pizza's
Get
pizza's
struck
pizza.
down by Demeter. How dare you!
I just made a roll for that. We'll see what comes in handy.
Oh!
I gotta.
That wasn't Pandora. That
Wait,
was
what
Sophie.
Olympian god hates pineapple?
Bring out a marker tracker die so I can just keep
What
track of that
Olympian
roll.
god hates pineapple this much? Poseidon?
All right,
Do we want to get a cheesy bread as well?
ladies and gentlemen,
$7.
we are hitting into that evening downtime. Tyson and Ella are offering to kind
I am
of
bringing cheesy
take the
bread.
brunt. Oh, you're good.
Ranch.
Yes.
As you guys take this moment to start sleeping, we're gonna start cutting into some dreams because naturally, there's dreams,
I
right?
do have one quick
Yeah.
question about the coat.
Shelby goes first.
Yes. Oh yeah. Before going to
Is
bed.
the
No.
coat like the fleece, where you or the other
Oh,
where you can change its appearance?
the coat is not like the glamour stud leather or fleece. You're realizing it is a heavy, heavy fur coat.
Okay.
Like something that you could see it on the set of, shall we say, like one of those like HBO shows you hear about where they're always wearing furs and it looks grim and dark. Like it's that style
Lord
of coat.
Rings.
I will say though, you tested
Game
out.
of chairs?
This coat is insanely sturdy though. You're not sure the official stats because
Oh,
you
downtime.
didn't have a.
I can ritual cast.
You can ritual
I
cast.
can
it,
ritual
yes.
cast identify on the coat and the
Hell
cards.
Because I was gonna say, if I could change it into a Letterman jacket and have a giant rose on the back for you, I would do
I
that.
can't wear the coat with my armor.
That's
The
what I'm
glamour set,
saying.
it's
It's like
too
it
big,
would be
yeah.
like an because
Likewise.
you're the one
It's
who's
It
like-
likes the
like
armor because
The other thing, I want to see if I can
it's
swap
very
my
practical.
half plate with
The
Damien's
coat-
studded leather because he
Yeah,
needs it more
it's
than
like
me.
started like yes,
Like,
you
hold
can
on.
give Damien your half plate. For
Yeah, and I'll
sure.
wear the studded leather.
Yep.
I'm still at the same
Uh,
AC.
You're still the same, but now
He's at
Damien's
12.
going to get with half plate a big increase.
Well,
Hell yeah, our friend the bard is now no longer squishy.
oh, there we go.
Casting identify. All of you would get this information. A Nemean lion's coat is just like now your Aegis, a legendary type item.
Oh,
we got the Aegis.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
were
they
able
sent
to
it back.
successfully
yeah. My new best
commission
friends
that.
is how we addressed it. So.
Aw.
A Nemean lion's coat while wearing this coat, you are immune to critical hits and are resistant to all forms of bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, fire, cold, lightning, thunder. Unless it's psychic or force, basically. You have resistance while wearing it. So you can't be
Is this a
crit
magic
upon.
item that you've made in D&D
Mhm.
that I can add?
If it's not in D&D Beyond, please tell me though. I had a bit of issue today when
No,
I was
it's
like
okay.
double checking
D&D
stuff.
Beyond is
Basically, yes. You can't be crit upon, and you have resistance to everything but psychic and force damage.
It's great, actually.
It's
actually really
a
good.
legendary type item. You guys are now seeing. I mean, Danny with the Aegis, Pandora with the Nemean Lion's coat. You've already used, of course, the Gorgon juice that you guys have had a lot of legendary type items.
Danny,
But that's how it works
please.
with a Grecian campaign.
I mean,
You can also give it to the barbarian.
as
Cards.
long as we get back to
I don't have
camping.
enough stuff.
You said I
As long
found
as we
a
get
deck
back
of
to
cards.
camping.
I am
Yeah.
actually quite
Yeah,
appreciative.
do you want to take a
It's
look at
scary.
your deck of cards?
Yeah, I have the identify spell that I could ritual cast.
Ah,
stand
yes.
It's not
You
good.
stay up later. This is... There's a name for
It's
it.
one of the two, and I'm afraid which is which.
This one I think is for sure in D&D Beyond. I made this a while ago.
Oh, it's homebrew.
The name you get in Greek is called Kartes. Kartes.
Yes, you can keep the fur as long as when we get back to camp, you give it back to me.
Any,
Yeah,
What's
that's
the-
fine.
any explanation to them?
Kartes. This is a full deck of about 34 cards. The magic of this deck you think will only work if you draw it random. Meaning, if you use any sort of non-magical way of altering the playing cards, it cannot work.
Alrighty.
It needs to be magically random. Using an action, you can draw the card, throw it at the ground in front of you within 30 feet, and you think illusions of creatures will appear. It's a form of deck of illusions,
It's just random.
Yo.
but
So-
very random.
I couldn't find it in D&D.
Well then,
So, it's like, you could probably look through, and I will give you on the identify. You couldn't find it? Dang it. Okay.
It's okay.
Um,
We'll add
you're
it
getting
later.
a lot of Grecian theme. Like,
Yeah.
there's like Spartans in here. There's a cloud giant that you even think you saw. You're noticing everything from chimeras to hydras to kobolds to trolls. Like, even what you think are like cyclopses, all the way down to nereids. Like, there's a lot
One
of
question.
different
do I
mythological
command the
creatures.
illusions?
Yes, you do.
Well then,
The
since-
illusions have slight.
How long do they last?
The illusions will last until you dispel them.
Well, then-
Nice.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna draw one from random, play down. Nobody be alarmed.
Please roll me a d20.
Use my lucky dice. That is a 3.
That is a 3.
A giant Nemean lion.
Mm-hmm.
You throw it down, and what looks to be a nature spirit that maybe looks like a tree pops out.
Tree. Alrighty.
Tree.
And I want to command it to keep an eye over the area.
Okay.
Keep it watching over, so like it keeps so that way until dispelled, it'll be there. So if anything tries to sneak up on us, in
It
the
looks
night,
like
in the
there's
night,
something watching.
So and
That is
also
smart.
Argos can't be surprised.
So Argos is the actual physical alarm. Like Argos is what he would smell things, but now you have a physical what looks like a person keeping
To be
watch.
so that way if anyone sees, ooh, this is bad.
Yep. It will always look like you have a guard. That's hella smart. Well done.
Actually,
I
talk,
built
is
it
Lake
so-
Superior still around?
No. Lake Superior is like coming in and out. It's that like
Okay,
nature
yeah.
spirits
He's-
are.
I
I-
was
sure.
eating. I went back to do some more.
Can
cleaning.
I talk to him for a second? I want to ask him a question.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a quick religion check by the water's edge to kind of like, I don't want to say re-invite him because he is technically always here. He
Yeah,
is
this is
the
his
god
lake.
of this lake.
More just like,
Um,
hey,
Oh,
hey,
that's
God,
not
something.
good. I rolled like, 1 minute, 1 sec. Religion.
It's nice to get these calming music
Damien,
moments.
he actually handpicked the song. He's like, this is just chill vibes.
It's
We're
a
gonna
7.
be lake vibes. 7.
I just like
You
if
prayed
he
to this
is
lake
coming
spirit.
back. I just want to ask him a question about something.
He is not. You pray for a while and get the feeling
I
this lake god probably has lost interest in you guys
Bye,
as a
Mr.
party.
Superior,
just
sir.
wanted to ask you a question, but fine.
Yeah.
I can ask my mom.
Can I ask my mom? Freaking
In fact,
mom.
actually, can I ask my mom a question?
Yeah, we might save that for a dream sequence, or if it works, of course.
Okay. Can I roll?
Yeah.
Whew. No, it doesn't.
It does not.
That's a 3!
We then,
Was I able to get the other black pearl back from Tyson?
yes.
Oh, I still have your diamond, by the way.
The red diamond with the elemental. Yeah. When I come back out of the lake, I'll take that back.
Mhm.
I'll leave it at the bottom of the tree because I wanted to sleep on the branch on the tree.
Clever.
I'm gonna like tie myself up to the tree, of course.
Oh yeah, like not just like sloughing it over.
And also, August, before Danny goes to sleep,
Yeah.
he's gonna think really hard about his previous dream, which
Just thought.
I, as a player, remember. Because I have no doubt. And he's gonna think about the last part of it, which he was following the mysterious woman. Someone stopped him and said, "You shouldn't follow her. Her sisters are sweet, but not her." It's like, who is her?
Who is her? We are going to jump into these dreams, and as fortune would have it, start with Danny.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, let's go.
You think long and hard about last night's dream, this woman. You find yourself again in this area. Looking around, you realize though you're not alone. Turning, you see a truly gorgeous woman who you instantly identify as being your mother. She looks literally like that Brazilian goddess, the hair that seems to always be flowing, very low V cut, but with that like beautiful shawl wrap around, golden armbands and earrings. As she looks at you, you hear, and kind of in that like, oh, I have just come back into this scene, shall we say. The woman looking at you, your mother, Aphrodite, goes, "My darling boy, you must stay here with me. Think not anymore about her, that mortal. She's not even that beautiful." What would you say in response to this? You get the feeling you might have some limited like communication in this dream.
What's wrong with you?
Eyes flash these beautiful pools of hazel liquid, kind of storm up a little. You see maybe that lightning in the background. I'm only doing what's best for you. All of my children deserve to stand out. You can't stand out if you're among that crowd. And you see she kind of like gestures her head down the mountainside. Within a moment, you feel everything kind of slowly fading, but you realize it's not the dream ending, it's time passing. You are sitting in front of your mansion. Your mother is gone. The mountain is dark, and you are alone. This is where you lose a bit of the autonomy of this dream, or the manual controls, I should say. You watch as your hands, which have been like drumming on this little beautiful marble table out in front with these little cherubim carved statuettes around you, you watch as one of your hands stops. And you feel like I've gotten the idea, he's gotten the idea, we've gotten the idea. You turn and watch your hand move, and your mansion shifts and changes. Overgrown thorns covering the statues, marble pillars crushing and crumbling, the house itself starting to creak and crack into decay. But it's only just illusory. It's only skin deep. You create this, and then feel your hands alight upon yourself, and as you go invisible, your dream will end. Here we go.
That is terrifying.
Yes. Watching you,
Pandora.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
You realize you are are back in courtroom. As a young man has just entered, not escorted by guards, which is that immediate realization of we're not in the same period of time or what was happening last time.
Can I quickly look down at my left hand?
Empty.
Okay.
This young man enters. Beautiful blonde, very like sun bleached hair, well defined, very runner's physique, very athletic. See, I have come for your hand. As he says this, you hear laughter around the halls and realize it's also your voice adding to it, where everyone, like attendants, servants, even the woman you saw with you last time laughing, and hear yourself say this. Well, at least we know that you don't prefer brains over brawn. Otherwise, you never would have accepted my bargain. You see, though, that the gentleman standing before you, his eyes kind of like squint, not in annoyance or anger, but you see maybe in like that invisible smile. As he, I only personally value what helps me when I need it. I will see you on the court. As he turns, walking out, you realize that as he turns, has a big bag on, so probably has traveled from somewhere. You hear that your attendant walks up to you. This is where you're going to gain a bit more control. Just, should I tell the guards to bring bows and arrows to the match, or do we have a bit of fun with this one?
Bring nothing.
Well, as you wish. You say this, the doors to your left open, and you see a much older man, graying hair, beard, walk in, just, you must stop this! You realize very, very decrepit, has a slight circlet crown on his head. Immediately servants are at his side, though, like helping him. Your tending serving woman does that half bow, low knee, just, Your Highness, the Queen Regent has made her decision and is challenging. You realize what must be your father in this sense. Looks at you. Is this how the gods punish me? They invite my child, which I gave up. I see my wrongs, and instead has come to slay my kingdom.
I set the rules.
You say this,
But
then let that blood be on your hands.
But I don't choose who comes to me. I didn't think that there would be so many. I thought it would deter them. Apparently, I was wrong.
As your father stomps his head, 492. 492 of the men of this kingdom now lie slain for your petty ambition. But why? Why do you make this? I have prayed to the gods and they reveal nothing. In this moment, you feel a voice in your head that you recognize as your mother's, your actual mother's. Justice. The king stops, turns. You see a single tear that is quickly wiped away as he tries to start walking back into another room. Immediately, again, servants helping, bringing him back. And your dream fades away. Trevor, you don't have any dreams there, my friend.
Oh no.
Do with that what you will.
That is not a good.
Do you get a restless?
Ash.
Oh no.
You don't get any dreams either.
What the?
What the?
Argos gets the dream.
Argos. We cut to Argos chasing mechanical squirrels through a field.
He's having a time of his life.
He's spewing out acid. These little like dissolving squirrels away.
God, please.
No.
Dang it.
You don't get to actually do that. That's cruel.
I don't get any joy.
We awaken. Beautiful dawn. The golden rays over the lake have started dappling the water. You realize that Tyson has kind of helped tend the fire most of the night, or else you feel like you would have frozen. It is middle of winter. It probably got below negative,
What
but
happened to the car?
car is parked probably some miles still out in the woods.
Oh,
It's
so
probably
it's
fine.
there.
Again, like, the odds of a random person finding this and breaking into it and driving off is astronomical.
Well, they'd probably call the police and be like, hey.
Well, yeah, right.
August?
Yeah.
I want Danny to pray, but in secret, and I just sent you what he prayed about.
Okay.
That's the first thing he's gonna do in the morning.
Okay.
Do we have more
So
food?
what's the plan now?
I've sent this to you. As no rule needed.
Oh, okay.
That is.
Oh, no. And the...
Oh, and
Oh,
the
wait,
wait, did you mean
we
real
have
life?
food.
Thank you so much.
I got a Sour Patch Kids.
It's like I opened the bag of holding.
Sour Patch Kid.
All of you are waking. Your friends are waking. Everyone has had the benefits of a long rest, which is very helpful. So, abilities recharge, hit points are full. And now, what is the goal?
I was gonna ask that.
Where to?
We got the prophecy. Do we head back to camp, or is this a?
The prophecy wasn't leading us to Ella. We were coming to her to get the rest of it.
So now the question is of taking that first step.
Yes.
Damien will read the prophecy out loud. Even though, like, all of you I have in the group chat, but just for stream purposes, of course.
He's singing it.
He's singing it, you know. Here we go. Child of 3, fear the storm. Take friends along, lest evil form. Light guides the way with arcing bow, shows path ahead through heavy snow. Turn back to the path, speak not its name. Through fate, not plan, you shall obtain. Save chain through quake, else world shall break.
So
The only thing that we already have the beginning at least initiated. I've taken all of you with me. So that brings me to the second stanza to actually start our journey. I believe it means Apollo, the arcing bow, the sun.
Yes.
Basically.
So we gotta
the
find
constellation, the one that always points.
light guides with arcing.
Good.
That was my first thought, but Apollo is also good.
I mean,
But we already
the archer
have
is
the heavy
around,
snow.
and he's not really on good cadence.
I would say you all look around. It's definitely heavy snow out here, right? Like it's, I mean,
Okay.
right up near the lakes, middle of winter.
So it's either two directions.
It would
The
be
sun.
the sun going east to west, arcing, so west, or constellation.
Where is that basin right now?
I know the constellation off the top of my head. What is it? What is it?
What's
What is it? This is Shelby. Does everyone remember the constellation?
What does it
I
look
don't know if
like?
It's-
Orion has a bow.
Orion has a bow.
Orion. Okay,
Orion
normally
has a
appears
bow.
during winter. It's kind of south,
Can I make
north.
a
It's kind of
check to
south,
see
north.
which direction
It's
Orion
going
is?
east.
I
East.
would
To the eastern
love.
side of the sky during winter.
It's either Orion
You
or there's
can make me
many
a
other-
history check.
Okay.
Eastern side of the sky during winter. That's where Orion lies.
History check? That's actually.
But his arcing
Not
bow
terrible.
and the direction he's facing
And
is
firing.
northwards. The constellation Orion is. His bow is northwards.
13?
He is eastern.
13.
13.
I will give you this. On a 13, there are 2 constellations that have bows. If this is, like, in thinking through the thought process. both Orion and Sagittarius, actually done in honor of
that is
Chiron, have bows, so to speak. Orion's bow does in fact, during the winter, point east. Sagittarius's bow, or Chiron's bow, actually points to magnetic north. Yes. That's what we'll give you on 13.
That's 3 possible directions.
Well, we know it ain't south. That's good.
You see, Joel, great, narrowing it down.
Hey, a win's a win.
No.
Oh, wind's a win.
Snow is heavier north.
So it's either, yeah.
I mean,
Is it falling
well,
this
where's
summer?
the
Through
heaviest snow?
heavy snow, north is the direction.
The fire's still going.
Fire's still going.
I'm going to approach the fire,
Okay.
and I'm going to pull out the black pearl and kneel down next to it and looking to the sky because it's day now.
The pearl
right?
itself.
It is morning, yes. The sun has
It's
just
I'm gonna
already
look
out.
towards the rising
I
sun,
pick up the black
Okay.
pearl.
and I'm gonna
The
approach the
pearl
Apollo.
itself. The pearl itself.
Interesting.
The
Okay.
gem, not the ship.
I would like to, as I'm kneeling, Apollo, Lord of Light and Prophecy, I offer you this and ask for your aid and counsel as we seek to follow through and fulfill this prophecy that your oracle spoke.
Placing the pearl into the fire. In a moment, it has burned away to nothing.
That's not normal. Okay.
That is not normal. I am going to make a check, as the pearl has done the heavy lifting. Usually religion checks are when it's just like, I'm just going to say a prayer, and there's a check involved. Time passes. And after some time, the sun has definitely started rising. And you don't get any answer.
Okay.
Well,
Anything different about the sky?
I mean, the gods always move west.
My mind is still drawn to the light that is referenced being the sun, as all other celestial lights pale to its glory.
Well, they're all stars, but yeah.
Yeah. Didn't say a light, the light. So yeah, you're onto something with that.
Shows path ahead. I mean, sun does melt snow. Could we possibly need to follow?
I'll offer this as almost an insight, kind of based on what you prayed for. There is more to the prophecy.
Yeah.
Like, I will say, not in a bad way, it's not stop thinking about it, but it's like, in this moment, you guys realize there's a lot this second stanza could mean. And I'll offer that free insight of that prayer, of that realization of there is more, though. As Pandora talks about, you say, in looking at the path, there's also a path in the third stanza.
And we're supposed to turn back to it.
So. Okay, so there's
I
nothing we need to
believe-
retrieve.
Through
So-
fate not planned, you shall attain. Well, let's get moving.
So wait.
You see Joel
got
sitting there,
west.
like, heating up some of the leftover soup.
Wait, how long passed when we were waiting for the sunrise?
It's been only about like 15-20 minutes. Still early morning.
Turn back to
Well,
the
do you
path.
want to get
Speak
the car, or
out
do
its
we want to
name.
continue on foot?
I think we should probably get a car. Might be helpful.
I'm gonna look west. What is directly west of us?
Directly west will take you back to the town of Superior and eventually onto main highways.
We definitely need a car then. Do you want to go back to get the car, or do we want to walk anyway?
Let's get the car.
Awesome.
Let's head west.
You guys, all pack up. Tyson gives you a back-breaking hug before you leave. Just, you got this.
Thanks.
Find
I'll
any
come
cool
see ya.
slip. Find any
Bye,
cool
all the
scrap
little
down there.
people.
Please keep it.
You see Ella starts saying goodbye in like 20 million different languages, some of which probably don't exist anymore.
Was that a missile?
Ancient Sumerian? Like, it's one of those
I'm so
like,
confused.
what a wild
She says
harpy.
something primordial. Oh, okay, fine.
And you guys head back. It's not hard to get back to the car. It's just got some snow on it, easy enough to dust it off. Getting inside, you think the gas probably can get you back to the town superior.
We still have gas with
We
us.
still have money as well.
Oh, and you've got gas ammo. Yeah. Do you want to put the gas in now?
Probably.
And keep going for
Yeah.
a little bit after.
Start the car, let it warm up. I'll put
Yeah.
gas in while it's warming
Leave
up.
the gas in.
Because that is safe.
I will then say, as you guys are driving,
Ellie already started off.
Who's driving? That's the question.
yeah, oh yes.
Yeah,
things
we have
like
25 gallons.
25
wait.
gallon.
Not
No,
me.
that's 2 5 gallons. So 10 total.
Where did you get 25 gallons?
I misread.
Putting 10 gallons in, it's
69
now up to
days. No, 629
29
days.
days.
you will get about then from a quarter to well above half.
Okay.
This is one of those, again, big SUVs you found. It's a gas guzzler, but it will last, if that makes sense.
Good.
Ash or Pandora can drive. Legally, I should say.
Do you want to drive?
Why not?
Go
Mhm.
for
I'll
it.
sit in the
Um,
back seat.
Here's my question.
I was going to say,
Wait a
because if
minute.
Pandora takes shotgun, you can offer the benefits of the Ranger favorite
Oh,
terrain.
that is a good
You either
point.
need to be driving or shotgun to offer that, like,
I'll
direction.
sit in the very back so I can do the shade water in the snow again to wipe away the tracks.
Clever.
I would
I'll
like to
roll
ask
this
you a
again with
question.
disadvantage now.
Also, I'd like to cast Minor Illusion on my face.
Hell yeah, with a nat 20, you're fine.
Oh, nice.
I
like to-
was gonna maybe pull some shenanery, but clever.
I do have a question. Can I cast Minor Illusion on my face to make myself look more grown up?
yeah,
I'm a
for
12-year-old boy
It's
behind
kind
the
of what
wheel.
happened when Danny was doing. It's like
I
whoever's.
can make a dope makeup.
Oh, sick.
This
Okay, we're gonna use just a little bit of shadow under the eyes,
Yeah,
really
that's how it's gonna be helpful to show
sullen, little under shadow.
Okay, now
Yeah.
he just looks sleepy.
Yeah, no.
Ash goes from looking like early, like what?
we have
12,
that
13,
image of what I'd look
to,
like
like-
older.
You're now like this like depressed college student.
Alrighty.
While I'm doing the makeup, I say, as a payback,
Yeah,
I just
that's
need a
another
rainbow.
one.
I gotta talk to Kyle later.
Rainbow, where and when?
Clever.
Just whenever we're free.
Rainbow
Yeah,
frame?
please
Rainbow
don't do
where?
It's not.
Anyway, I can't send a
Just
text
any.
message.
Here we
Oh,
go,
that's
gang.
nice.
Such a guy.
Focus on just driving
Easy.
right now.
As we're driving back, nothing happens to you getting back to Superior. Getting out of the woods is much easier. Getting back into town is fine. You use up
In
that
town.
little bit of quarter a
Can I
tank.
kind of like glance around and see if I see any
Ooh,
child protective service stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Anything? Because I know that Hewitt's looking for me. He knows
Mhm.
the Greyhound's coming this way. I want to see if.
Well, we're in a different state.
August?
Yes, but he can always check where
Within
that bus
19
was
in
going.
history.
That bus went to
I know
Minnesota.
which brother.
We're in Wisconsin.
I know. Oh yeah, right. I know,
As
but
Danny,
if he
because
finds
as
us,
Gus,
I
I
want
know, but...
that one.
So, you want to run and get
yeah,
food
one.
with me, Danny?
Yeah.
What?
You want to run and get food with me while they're filling up the car?
Yes.
I'll say when you talk to Danny, it looks like Danny just realized something, and so is that like you good? Like
And while I'm gonna tell you the dreams I've had about the Greek villa, everything Aphrodite told me, and for the first time, Danny's gonna look at you and you're gonna see real concern in his eyes. Like I don't know.
And this is while we're in the gas station.
And I'm
Starting
buying
to
Kit
get-
Kats.
sitting there packing Kit Kats. Listen, it was crazy, and then there was
Listen, I saw
Marvel.
my mother, and she was like, "Don't make that." Ah! And then that's it.
You gonna pay for those Kit Kat? Like, the store attendant
we're
awkwardly
still,
just here.
browsing around. Sorry.
Sir, this is a
Alright.
win.
Sir, this
Sorry,
is
sir,
a 7-Eleven.
So, yeah.
Sir, this is a Cinco.
I'll grab.
Or Sinclair.
you're at a Maverick.
They have bags
Calm
of
down.
trail mix.
Yeah, they got a
Sweet.
mix.
I'll get a few bags of trail mix. Get us some lunch rations.
I'll say between like lunch rations, everything. Again, gas stations are great because they last long. They're cheap. They're just not always like super
And
healthy.
we'll also pay to fill up both of the 5 gallons again.
Clever. Go ahead and drop
Yeah.
$100 total. Car will be completely refilled. You've got a ton of rations.
Yeah, I got
At
that.
least a day's worth of rations for everyone.
Are we still
so-
technically within the forest?
No, you are now into the town of Superior.
Otherwise, I could have had 6 miles, but I would like to primeval awareness while we sit here.
Hell yeah! All right.
Yeah,
I guess.
6 miles within my favorite terrain. That's a lot.
All right. So I'm mainly just worried about getting this test.
So,
I'm just checking something.
are you gonna keep looking into it?
Yeah. I also prayed to her, asking what was all that about, and she said, "Don't make the mistakes your brother did." And I know who she's talking about. It's Cupid, but I just talked to Kyron about it.
You talking about
Arrows. He's talking about arrows.
Yeah.
In
I'm talking
Psyche.
about arrows,
Oh.
yeah, in Psyche.
He's talking about Eros and
Yeah.
Psyche.
Cupid being the
Yeah,
Roman
yeah.
name. Sorry, yeah.
Y'all got Greek parent trauma too.
Oh yeah.
I think my aunt spoke to me.
Arkees, messenger goddess. A while back, this is before I realized. She showed me a few things. Asked, why would you want to be a part of a fake family?
Your primeval awareness goes off.
Yes.
Right now in the town,
Hey,
there's some
there's nothing you can do if
minor
you trust by yourself.
aberration and phase,
Well, trust
but
right,
that's about it.
That's interesting.
I had to check a bunch of stuff for that because I kind of forgot
that's
what
something.
something was
I
called.
do have a question for you.
Yes.
Based upon knowledge that, like, Pandora's always kind of a weirdo.
What does
She doesn't have
she
very many
know?
friends, so she spent most of her time
Honest anyway, like
in a library,
Mhm.
reading
you're saying,
books,
why would
looking
you want
things
to
up.
hang out with them? Like,
Would I be familiar
what does she know
with
about hanging out?
the entire story of my sister? Not necessarily what happened to her, because she doesn't really understand what happened to her, but she knows. Does she know
That's kind of comforting, you know.
what happens in the end
What?
to those?
There's a
Like,
level
obviously she
playing
kills a
field
bunch of men, but
I will say, yeah. The story of Atalanta is one of. For the longest time, it's also that it feels like it was two stories. There was Atalanta when she was joining the hunt, but then there was Atalanta when she went back home and kind of reclaimed her country. Said, "Well, I'm legally the princess, princess queen." All it took was some golden apples, if we're being honest.
from his mom.
Aphrodite took pity on a young man. I will say this. I'm being purposely vague. I think like we all
Yeah.
know the true story, but what you would know is there was a guy who showed up who apparently had like made a deal with Aphrodite for some golden apples, and it distracted Atalanta enough. And the stories also get fuzzy of like, did she want to be distracted, or was it like
Or was she,
legit?
like, finally, like, okay,
wow,
I'm
magic
having it.
apples. I kind of want to look into that. Either way, he won the race. By all the laws, he
got
was then
married.
married, and story kind of peters off. It's like that, I guess, happily ever after.
I have looked into it, and supposedly they got turned into lions for defiling a temple.
The stories differ sometimes.
I was like,
You can never trust
In
That's
a
interesting.
nutshell, the defiling some cases is it's more they forgot to thank Aphrodite. That's where it's like, but there are some where they just also like kind of ruined a temple. In a nutshell, most stories point back to Atalanta and her then husband forgot to thank Aphrodite for the magic apples, for the thanks for the wedding, which is kind of a
Like,
big no-no with the
Yeah,
god.
we see that in the Odyssey.
Especially
Like,
the goddess of
Hey,
love.
we
Atalanta
did
didn't
so much for you and you
really
forgot to thank me. Like, I'm a little mad now. So
So was the? Can I from that I can defer that the previous dream was the image of the hunt.
Yep.
And okay. That being said, can I roll like an intelligence check to see if I can
First
understand
message is,
why I'm being
does the
shown
other
this
person
dream?
know that
If
you're
it's
sending them
trying to
messages
warn me about something,
It's
if it's trying to
FaceTime.
just
yeah, go for it.
explain the history of the bow, if the dreams are being spurred on by the bow,
It's like, hey, what do you do?
just straight intelligence.
That's just
Yes.
right.
Okay.
Third level spell. No, a half caster.
Fifth level spell.
Go for it.
Strength is fifth.
Send
Okay.
third. Right.
15?
15.
Yes. Because I only have plus 2 for my intelligence.
1 second. On a 15, you kind of get that memory of Chiron, just be careful of dreams. They can mean so much. Where if there's something to learn on a 15, and this is going to sound vague because it didn't beat the DC, it might mean what you want it to mean. Whereas if all dreams, for demigods especially, are so weird, like, and you're thinking, like, Danny's having this problem, you're not even having dreams, Ash, your dreams are so weird sometimes, that, like,
I just
literally-
see a man.
for a demigod, these can both be things to learn from and things to avoid and things to fear, and sometimes it actually is what's happening right now, or, well, this was me in a past life. Like, there's so much to try to, like, think through. It literally could mean what you think it does. And it might not even be someone giving this. Like, sometimes gods give the dreams on purpose. This could be just your mind finding parallels to what you know. And so it's not like, that's... On a 15, it's the most helpful answer I could probably give you.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it on purpose in that sense.
Yes.
To say, great.
She's kind of gonna like slightly look over at Trevor and Danny, just standing over in the corner like. Crap.
You got counting out like trail mix, Kit
Crap.
Kats, like taquitos, like all the mix of gas station food.
Slushies.
No, I just realized what this looks like. Burned out college kid. I'm the chaperone for a school trip, just seeing all these
It
kids
kind
around.
of looks like that, like, or like maybe your siblings,
Can I
or to
actually
some
I'm gonna
extent.
play into that, Mister,
What
excuse
is
me.
this?
Did you know
What?
that there is a falcon that's like super fast that it just drives. She
I'm
just
gonna
goes
lean
on
over
and
I'm
on.
just
to
gonna, like-
Danny and be like, I didn't know we were 8 again.
As I lean down, I'm like, I fought one of those.
The past few days have been completely weird.
We fought one of
Good
those.
to know.
I think it's this place. The snow's freezing our brain.
I don't
No,
think that's how
she's
that works.
literally
Which is why you need to
just-
bundle up. That's.
You know, Trevor sitting over here with a 12 intelligence. I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think that's how that works.
If
I
your
also
outside
have-
is warm, your inside will follow. It's.
Hence why I got you guys all coats.
But if exactly, thank you for that.
What color is my coat now, by the way?
Bright
Oh.
pink.
No,
she's
it's
murdered
effort.
it. She's
It's
The
murdered it.
fur, the fur right now, being back in town, it's not like it might have slight camo. It won't offer you any stats, but it's like now it looks more like goldeny fur, kind of like Nemi Light. Out in the woods, it was like much darker, probably just for that, like, so it doesn't give you away.
Hey, I'm definitely gonna need that back once we get back to camp. I'm just letting you know.
Thank you, though.
And if I die, just put it on my cabin.
I will do that.
They're gonna be. Oh, I'll either give it to kill everyone for that, but that. Nice.
No one will get it because it's Danny's.
Exactly.
You guys are in this parking lot.
Well, I mean, y'all remember what happened.
we
Oh,
should
no,
get
Scott.
moving.
Counselor.
We probably should
We're
get
in
it.
the
Oh, let's go.
parking lot.
Are there any aberrations near us?
Not you can tell.
Okay. Nothing.
Are there any
Um,
child protective services?
On that one, there's your
Yeah.
Cool. This is where I, as a DM, am going to say, how's everyone feeling in terms of, like, what to do now? It is very difficult to understand of, like, suddenly doing a prophecy and making plans. And so, do people want to try group checks, learning stuff, or is it more like role play out and talk through and, like, come up with plans?
And then
Pulling
I wanna
Trevor's
make a
side?
roll
Okay.
later.
How can I pull him
Are you
aside in
okay?
the car?
I'm fine.
You just like
Oh,
lean
you
your seat
awkwardly,
back.
like-
But like, are you okay?
How are you
Why
doing?
would
I am
You
going
okay?
to
You
try, August.
Yeah, is that
And
the only
make
reason
them
you're asking me if
fall in
I'm
love.
okay?
No, you've also kind of just been.
Hey, can I give the help action?
I don't know. You don't seem like
Sure.
you're really.
Go ahead and roll me
all
a pure charisma check with
focused,
advantage.
Like something's bugging you.
Well, something always bugs me.
Okay.
It's the roll
A
there.
pure charisma check?
Mhm.
That's a 22.
Sick. Sick. How are you doing, man?
Do you know why I trust all of you guys so much?
Just fine.
We were talking about trusting you for what we're
I
doing.
just let you kick it.
Because in the short time I've known you,
Just
and
blind
in
people.
the lifetime I've known
I'm
Danny,
not sharing this with anyone. Why should I?
no matter what, you guys have always been able to make that choice. You've been able to come to the rescue, basically, of anyone, not just me. You've been able to support yourselves and accomplish your goals without the help of a god. Everything important I've done in my life has been aided.
What do you mean? Like, you feel like you're getting handouts?
No. I feel like whenever I try to do something of my own power, I fail. And the only time I ever barely succeed, it's because I asked for help. And I'm okay with that. I'm not the greatest hero. And I'm accepting that I never will be. But you guys are.
No one remembers the greatest hero.
I will say in this moment,
No one remembers the trials.
sitting in the car, you both realize you've both gotten within like inches of each other. It's very intimate. Music has all but like come down to a low point. Everyone else in the car is just kind of like, I'm gonna read a book now. Like
I'm just like, no. Danny's just.
Staring.
I will sit up and lean against the window.
I don't think I'm the greatest. I can never succeed in anyone's eyes. My whole life, my mother... Yeah, I've never heard the words "I'm proud of you" from my own mother. Or supposedly, she's not... I don't even know if she is my mother. She could be a stranger who kidnapped me for all I know. But I don't think you are not the greatest hero. Because no one's great. No one is everything and more. Even the gods have their own limits to what they can do. So, thank you, but I am not the best. And that's okay. But don't shortchange yourself. I care about you. And I watched my own best friend shortchange herself her whole life. And I shortchange myself a lot. And I'm learning not to. But you matter, that's all.
Thank you. The difference, though, I will point out between the two of us, Pandora. You've lived your life feeling subpar in the eyes of others, but you're making your own path and you're standing, creating your own shadow. Even before I knew I was the son of Poseidon, I was always in someone else's shadow, and I continue to be.
I am not so sure about that. Because to me, you shine a lot brighter than anyone else. Shadows are important. But you're not a shadow.
as you guys have this conversation.
I realized you guys were talking way too loud, and everyone's just like,
So how's the weather?
She's not looking. Joel just like. So where are we going? I was like,
Rested, that's all we need.
you guys turn. I would love. Go ahead, and give me a bit of a history check and an insight
Yes,
check.
I wanted to ask to roll insight. So I'll do the insight first. They're both a +1, so
Yeah.
doesn't really matter. The insight is a nat 13 with a 14 total,
13. Okay.
and the history is an 11.
11. There's so much to process and work through.
Yeah.
On the insight, though. Well, okay, let's be honest. You don't actually shine brighter than everyone. You do. I mean, to be perfectly fair, Damien is the son of Apollo and can, like,
literally glows.
literally
Cannot.
glows.
And our son Wesley kind of glows. That's not good.
And
So
I guess we
glows.
should
Should
let
let
maybe there's something to that.
Could not put over here, but no one really remembers the great heroes. We only remember the ones who struggled.
That is
once you persevered.
Story of
Also,
heroes, not
where
heroes.
westward, northwest, southwest? Is there a specific?
Yeah, he's at the wheel like,
It's like
can we go now?
Argos can't be
You can
surprised.
just start driving.
He's right.
And I would love some history checks from the group.
Woo! Yeah,
Here we
It is.
go.
Stop rolling.
Natural 20.
Hey, nat 20.
A nat 13.
Nat
so total
13.
14.
A natural 6 for a total of 7.
15.
15.
Feel like
yes,
baby
yes.
man. Feel like
Yib.
Yeah.
man.
Give me.
Yib.
I took out of the side.
Well done.
You right there.
Working your way through Minnesota. Working your way across the United States.
We're here to steal
Man.
I'm at the helm.
independence.
I mean, driver's seat. I'm still used to ship term.
I will say this. On a natural 20, Ash. I want to ask you what you think the prophecy means.
Oh boy.
Well,
I know, big ask.
very big ask. Claim from it and from what we know of the sun. I'm just pulling it up so I can actually read exact words. Saying, child of 3, fear the storm. Child of the big 3, take friends along lest you will form. Light guides the way with arcing bow. The bow of the sun over. Snow shows path ahead through heavy snow. Weather, likewise, maybe even northwest. Turn back to the path, speak not its name. We go eastward because, well, sun rises in the east, but speak not its name. We go off-road, maybe it means a certain way path back. Through fate not planned, you shall obtain. You shall obtain something. It doesn't mean you shall obtain victory. It means there's something that we need that we can't really plan. Already, we're gonna go after it. No, we know. Let's go after it. And just rough direction, and improvise from there. And then save chain through quake,
Oh,
else
wait.
world shall break. World shall break, and the world. Save chain through quake. There's some kind of chain, maybe the object we shall obtain, that ultimately comes down to Shadow. That's my dissection of it so far. I don't know specifics, but this like already rough idea.
Maybe we need to go to Sun Valley.
Sun Valley.
To find snow?
Where?
I don't know. Something about the sun. I feel like we need to get in contact with where the sun sets.
Trevor's gonna unbuckle his seatbelt and start climbing back to the SUV.
Everyone,
Okay, be careful.
Hold on. My drink.
I plop in the back seat next to Damien, and I'm gonna look at him. Damien, where do you think we need to go?
Me?
Yes,
Son of prophecy.
that's not why.
I'm gonna quickly also text on your nat 20.
Hello, so great DM. What are we supposed to do?
You see Damien. Well, we could find more snow and walk through it.
That was great.
Can I make an intelligence?
Well
check?
spoken.
And you know what I'm trying to think about.
Oh, just text it to me. Yeah.
Just text.
Text me what you're trying to think there.
Gotta go to the NASA headquarters because they know a lot about
Florida, here we go.
ants.
Listen up. We know you're heading to the moon. Yeah.
We gotta go to the sun.
Going to steal the moon.
Steal
Yeah, we'll land on the sun at night. That way we won't burn alive.
Yes.
You see Dave's. I guess we could go anywhere. I don't know. The prophecy's just weird. It said that we're supposed to like not make a plan.
I'm gonna grab his arm
Hold on, I'm thinking.
and pull it closer and kind of roll up his sleeve. Just
Oh. You see, I don't know. Well, we're supposed to turn back somewhere, right?
Bites his arm.
If we're supposed to go, but we're not supposed to make a plan. We're supposed to.
We just drive until something finds us.
That's a terrible idea. Yes, even David's like, I don't want to do that again.
I don't know.
I can shake.
Well, where have we been? We've gone to Camp Half-Blood.
I sent you something. That's what I'm trying to.
Can you go back to Medusa's lair? I don't want to go back there.
Command.
I will give you this then out loud.
Okay.
On the nat 20, because you see Damien sitting here going, I guess where have we been? Okay, we were in Chicago, we were in Pennsylvania,
Where did you
we're in
grow
New
up,
York.
Damien? Where did you grow up?
Oh, in New York, born and raised.
We went to New York.
Guys, I think we need to turn back.
To New York?
I'm going to then offer on the nat 20, turn back to the path. And that's where we're going to take our first break. Thank you all so much. We'll be back in a moment.
Through Archer's bow.
And we are back. Thank you so much to those that stayed throughout the break. This realization comes through, Ash. How do you enact it?
Is there anyone else on the highway?
Oh no, pretty empty stretch in the Christmas break. Why do you ask?
3-point turn, everyone.
Hard Yui.
3-point turn.
That was not a 3-point turn!
No, I'm not Ewing. I'm doing
Trevor,
a nice
Pandora
3-point
Day.
turn.
All of you are flipping around in the cars.
Danny's literally upside down. His butt is where.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
No, I said 3-point turn. I was like,
It's still
as
gonna be a
in
dex
hitting
save
the brake,
though.
and then 3-point turn.
Yeah,
Dex
it's icy
save.
roads.
I swear. If
You think
flip
they
the
have
car
cloudless
over-
during Christmas break?
Dex save. That is a 22.
22 beats the DC. I will let you know if you had rolled literally anything such as a 20 or lower, you probably all would have flipped the car and gotten severely injured.
We're
Barely beating the save.
You do not know how to drive in snow.
I know how to drive.
As you start booking it back.
Turn back right. Says through arching bow.
Yes.
Damien, what was the thing that got your dad to notice you?
Shot an arrow.
With the bow?
Yeah.
An arch? We're going to your home.
Okay. Like, here we go.
We're going to his house?
Maybe.
Well, or rather, the Alliance's light guides the way through Arcing Bow, or with Arcing Bow. From where you guys are at, you're only looking at an 18-hour drive.
That's true, we are.
Only.
If we don't stop or have forced stops in the way.
Exactly.
Well, we are going to need a rest, so...
I will start totaling up. There will, of course, be the monetary cost, just gas. You have this car, you can just gas. Also, I'm just going to be super fair. Yeah, between illusory script and, minor illusion, all this stuff, there's no way any mortal cops are going to pull you over. And
I don't like that you said mortal.
yeah. Thank you. But with this being said, I do want to ask, if you're going to try to go the full way, you're going to need to swap drivers, right? It's like Ash is not going to be able to do a full 18
Go
straight.
Off.
So if you guys are going to
Well, I mean, Argos could keep me
swap,
awake.
but not in a way that would keep you
We're
safe.
not in a Tesla.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's,
I should have stolen the Tesla.
it's just not.
Wasn't available. This is Minnesota.
I wouldn't have been able to go
Where do you guys want to stop?
off-roading.
I offer this not to try to bait in any way, shape, or form. The obvious stops, besides just when gassing up, could be stopping in Chicago to swamp. It's kind of midway
No,
point.
Medusa.
You could stop in Columbus, Ohio. It's also a
We're
pretty good
not
midway.
ending anywhere in Ohio.
Why?
It's Ohio.
It's Ohio.
It's
And
just,
I don't like the name Columbus.
yeah, right. Bad vibes all
It's
around.
It's Ohio and Columbus.
Why does America hate Ohio so much?
Listen.
The mystery will never
Ohio.
Out of all 49 states, Ohio's not one of them.
It doesn't deserve all the
It's weird.
credit in the elections.
Oh yeah,
I will
get
say,
that.
I've honestly never met a good person from Ohio.
Let's be real here, right?
I've never met a person from Ohio.
Do they even
I don't think
exist?
they're real.
I could
I think
Ohio
they just
is
live
a
in
loser.
Ohio and stay there.
One day I will die, and whatever exists for me in the afterlife will tell me Ohio didn't exist, and I would go, okay.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be any Ohio is where heaven was this whole time, or hell, or whatever. I'd go, makes sense. No one's there. You just drive through, and once you hit Indiana,
So we're
you
not
just keep
stopping
going.
Ohio.
Not stopping in Ohio. Wow, we just spent a whole minute just bashing. Point being,
People there are
Ohio.
probably lovely.
do you want to split 9 hour, or do you guys want to rotate? How is this?
9 hour, 9 hour.
9 hour, 9 hour.
So
Anyone-
first 9 hours you sleep.
I'm going for the
So-
last piece of pizza.
Got it.
You'll
Okay.
so yeah, Shelby or
August.
Pandora. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
You'll take your long rest first, right? A good 9 hour of just relaxation, getting ready. Ash is gonna start this big drive in.
What are Trevor and Danny sitting side by side?
I'll climb back up.
Trevor, yeah, if you climb back up, excellent.
And if Pandora's sleeping the driver, he climbs back up. He's directly
Well, yeah,
behind.
Pandora, because that way, you can have the back. Joel could come and sit with you guys. So that way, you can just have the back seat and just sleep.
Actually, yeah, that's probably
Full
Yeah, I'll
lay
just
down.
Go,
Make sure to put the seatbelt on.
Oh yeah. We all know. Here we go. Going through, we're gonna start first. Ash, I will need. It's a Constitution saving throw. I'll let you know. Fun fact: there's no way to fail, but there's ways to succeed in this. Long drives are, in fact, mentally exhausting.
Fun fact, I get proficiency in con saves, so this should help.
Yeah, you do.
It better help.
It better help.
Oh.
Because it should be your proficiency, which is a 3 now plus con.
Which is a total of 15.
15, exactly. So you're not failing. I would say you would need like 2s or 3s to get really bad.
Yeah.
On a 15, by about the hours like 8 through 9,
near the last stretch.
for you guys, it's very much like it's gonna be about like 6 o'clock at night when this happens. Ash, you are starting to get pretty tired. It's that you've been driving for close to 7 or 8 hours. Everything's hurting. Your feet are locking up, and that like, wow, I've just been in one position for 8 hours. Or well, you know, stopping, walking around.
Control.
There's
well,
a
like,
1 on this thing.
Even with cruise control, you're still sitting in one position for so long. I need to make some checks to see if anything could happen.
Even so,
And when he starts looking tired, I'm gonna.
It shines through the illusion.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap on your shoulder, Ash, and sort of lean forward. It's gonna cancel.
Yeah.
I mean, they've driven a Jeep in the mountains before, so if you need a quick swap while Pandora's still asleep, we can pull over and I'll take over for a bit.
Yeah, that's...
Danny's gonna shove his head. You think you need extra motivation? I can like make you do it.
Would it keep me awake?
That's so wrong. In
Would it
some
keep me
regards.
awake?
I don't know how.
Would it keep me awake? That's all I need to know.
There's a chance.
But there's also a chance you pass out.
Yeah, but there's also a chance you just.
With this being said,
gamble.
Ash.
Yeah. Already, I'm starting to slow down and pull over because I'm liking the idea of swapping.
Me drive while she finishes her rest.
You go. Before you get ready to slow down, I just made some checks. You see red and blue flashing behind
we're pulling
you.
Over.
And realize it's that very natural. Oh man, the speed limit dropped to 50 a while ago, and I was still going like 90. Think it was highway. I guess we're getting close to those like residential type towns. You
pull over. I'm like, vibe check the guy. What does he look like? I need some help. Or do you want to?
Are the windows tinted? Our windows.
Your windows are not as tinted as they could be.
Okay.
I'm gonna sneak and I'm gonna look at the cop.
Cool. Go ahead and give me a
for me.
Perception check. Like, how much can
Do
you
you look
see?
like an adult still?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Still
makeup and
So
stuff.
what we're
and
going
such.
with is hi.
Wait, you said perception?
Perception, yeah.
We don't
5.
have a license.
5. Well, illusory script is basically what.
Damien's taking care of us.
Yeah,
Oh.
Damien's using illusory script, minor illusion.
Also,
like,
to say the obvious, I'm white. This is gonna help.
yeah. Wow, you didn't have to say it like that, but yes, Ashton Smith is a white man or a white kid. So,
all right, where we're going with? Is
what'd you get on your perception?
I got a 5.
5. Buzzcut cop has got now a vehicle, winter coat on,
Okay.
and is kind of like talking into the thing. He's not like walking up yet. It's that very much when like a cop like, okay, I've stopped him, but I'm
Okay,
not
here's
walking
what we're
up
gonna
yet.
say. I'm your older brother.
Slow burn.
Y'all look a little bit older, and we're just coming back from a trip, and we're gonna stop and swap soon.
Wait. What were we gonna say?
I'm your older brother. You're already looking swapsy. That's what we're gonna say.
Okay.
And as
Tired
I'm
driving.
gonna pull over.
Guys are driving. We're already.
I can pass
sir.
a 16.
I turned it. Wait, how old?
Evening.
No, wait. Before the cop, can I?
Yeah, oh yeah.
How
Sorry.
old does you look right now? How old do you look right now?
Costing like
Could be a young college kid.
Young
Like
college
maybe
kid.
that like 19.
I am a 50-year-old woman that looks exactly like his mom.
Thank you. We're gonna
Gross.
want that.
So,
gross.
The mom, the mom, the brother, the other siblings. So we got that.
Ash, you're there. Danny hops in front seat and is now a 50-year-old woman.
Got it. And we're gonna say that you were swapping.
Pandora is asleep in the back.
Yeah.
I will sit up.
Trevor, Joel, Damien, you get. Oh yeah, like with the car. Are we here yet? It's oh, there's bright
I'm
flashing
gonna
lights.
reach back, go back to sleep. Just put a pillow over your face.
Nah!
Alrighty.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Yeah,
Cool. Officer looks in. He sees a maybe very young guy, random old lady, or 50 years old lady, bunch of kids in the middle seat, and someone's in the back.
I'm gonna start fighting with him like a sibling. Stop shoving pillows on my face!
You were supposed to take a nap.
Evening. Is everything going okay?
Going okay. Yeah. I mean,
I'm
we're already
tired.
gonna find somewhere to pull over and swap.
Want to tell me what you did back there?
Can I make a quick intelligence check?
Go for it.
I built my guy to be smart. That one. Wait. I'm using it on that one.
On that one, yes.
I ain't gonna be like, oh yes, officer.
Yes, officer.
I stole this car.
I stole this car.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I stole it by catfishing a man.
Yeah, right. Like we pull a Ponzi type scheme.
Another that one.
Ash, I'm telling you
What did I
this.
do?
Oh, you were speeding back there. That's what you did. You
Is that
know,
what
I was speeding. Oh, I didn't
Is that
see
what
the
I
speed limit.
say, or is it just?
You can tell me what to say, but in your mind right now, you know you were speeding.
I think I must have gone a little bit over the limit. I'm speeding.
Oh, no.
A little over the limit. Okay. Well, you were going about 40 over the limit. When your taillights is out,
Oh yeah.
and if I'm being perfectly honest, you made a 3-lane change without once using a signal. Okay?
Yeah,
I'm gonna need some license and registration. Please.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get license registration, which we've already altered. And stuff, sir. There we go.
Officer takes it. He's kind of like looking, not doing it. Immediately goes back, and you guys are sitting waiting. It's always the worst part.
That is the
Waiting.
worst
It's the
part.
worst part.
This is when you're sitting and waiting.
Waiting.
Oh wait, he takes registration back to check.
Well, illusory script. It's been cast.
Does that alter the digital database?
You don't know. I'm making some checks. After a moment,
I might need to run after the car.
you kind of like all of you. It's not like you never want to like look because that also looks hella suspicious. But you feel like people or someone is walking back up.
I'll get on my seat.
As you do so, Ash, you are face to face with Mr. Hewlett. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm doing well.
Excellent. I just took care of that officer. Young boy,
care
where
of-
have you been?
Sorry, took care of. What do you mean by
I'm
that?
gonna look back to the cop
At
car.
this point, I think the illusion is starting to
You don't
fade.
see the cop. Mr.
Sorry,
Do I
fade
see the
since
cop
know
car?
You don't see the
Listen.
cop car at all.
I.
Ash, well, I've been looking for you forever. Please, my car's a little ways down. Come with me, please.
Nah,
We-
I'm safe. I'm gonna start rolling up the window.
Lock the doors.
grabs
Lock the door.
the glass
Lock the
and
door.
it cracks underneath. I've been looking for you.
I'm gonna open the door and.
I am
Lock
jumping
the
through the
door.
door. I am jumping through the window.
Everyone
Lock
notice
Lock the door. Lock the door. Lock the door.
You know what? This is
Marcus
better
can't
than
be
an
surprised.
actual real.
Here we go into initiative. Into
Natural
the
20.
Natural 20.
2 nat
Yo,
20s
that
coming in.
is sick.
Here we go.
After
I'll
the
pass
nat ones, really, those could have been
After
helpful
that
a
one.
while ago.
Did I get my attack off?
Okay.
Okay,
No,
just
it's
curious.
as you get ready to go into the
Okay,
attacks as we're starting
ooh,
initiative here. Here we go.
I got a 19.
19. So here we go. Sorry.
What's your?
Ash 19. Damien got an 11. Danny, what did you get?
10.
10. Nice. Joel got a nat 20 as well.
Wow.
What's y'all's dexterity?
Here we go.
23.
Pandora
20.
got a nat 20. Trevor got a nat 20. So
Oh.
it's going to go Pandora, Trevor, Joel.
I got a plus 2.
I do have to make a
3,
check
both got
for
my
Mr. Hewitt. Oh, that's pretty good. All right.
Hold on. Can I ask something? Passive insight. Is this really Mr. Hewitt or a
It looks
monster?
completely and utterly like Mr. Hewitt.
Or is it a
as you've
monster?
always known.
Where's me?
Oh, trust me.
Maybe Mr. Hewitt's always been a monster.
That's what I'm asking. Is he always a monster?
You'll
Or
have to ask now on your turn as we begin initiative. Pandora, you are in the back seat. This man has grabbed the window. It like immediately breaks the windows
I think
automatically
I'm gonna-
roll up and just kind of cracks it.
like
You turn around. The cop car seems to be gone. I'm going to offer, as you act
Okay,
first initiative,
so-
with your passive perception, the cop car is maybe 200 yards off in the snow on its side.
That man's dead. I cast Primeval Awareness. What is he?
Excellent.
Sit by.
You cast Primeval Awareness. This creature is a fiend.
What?
Why is there a fiend?
Huge
This
fiend.
is my agent. What?
Yes, Ash, come with me.
I would like some explanations first, good sir.
Can I run forward and slam my foot on
So
the gas?
you are all in the car. Go ahead. I need a dexterity
I'm on the
saving
left
throw
side
to
of
like.
the car
Yeah,
to get
you're going
out.
from the back of the car up to the front to just push on the gas brake and jump the car, which is very smart. I will say.
That is a 19.
19 passes barely the
Plus-
DC
What?
17.
I'd
Well,
like some
I have
explanations.
other things
Oh,
to add
yeah.
to that.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Well,
What
it's
am I doing? What is this? A dexterity saving throw?
no difficult terrain. It's basically like a dexterity save for an acrobatics type save, where it's like you're trying to like
Oh, that's
vault
a
over
19 plus
people.
6.
Yeah, 25. Pandora scuttles around. Boom!
I slam on the gas and I take him.
And we are
I'm
now.
wonderful day, Mr. Hewitt.
Boom,
Say that as
hand
a-
is ripped
I'm
off.
wonderful day.
As he starts to like that, is he disappearing? We will get to the full end of the movement, end of the turn, because everyone's gonna have stuff to do. Joel is seeing that Joel's gonna prep an action,
Okay.
Or a held action, excuse me. Trevor, you act before Joel.
I'm gonna take the spear out of my bag, and I'm gonna hand it to Damien.
Okay.
If you need this, you know what to do.
You see, he's now holding a guitar and a spear. Okay.
And then I'm
He
going
uses it as a
to.
guitar pick.
There is an opening in the trunk, right?
Yeah,
Trunk
where
open.
trunks can pop.
I'm gonna roll over, and I'm going to open the back of the car.
I've seen this story before, and I don't think I like it.
No, don't do
And I'm
this
gonna,
again.
not yet.
I'm gonna hold on to the car,
Good.
and I'm going to. Yes, I'm grabbing the car with one hand, so only one gauntlet activated at the moment, just to stabilize myself. What do I see out yonder?
Are you inside?
I'm inside the car.
Okay.
Good. We're not doing this again.
We're not doing this again.
Oh
You just see
my
where
Or else
We're
God.
I will
both that
step
damn
away
much
from
to
the pedal and join you
There we
again.
go. You pop the trunk.
Just the window
In
part?
the distance.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
window.
it's a
'Cause
window.
That way I'm not gonna
It's like my
be
It
deep
can,
thrown
like,
out.
yeah. You
Oh,
pop
yeah, I've got
just the window. In the distance, Mr. Hewlett has stopped, and you realize is still trying to like maybe gather bearings. It looks like because it's kind of that. If we were to put it in terms, he's yet to get to his turn, but it's very much that like whoa, like he wasn't expecting you to 25 check, like triple flip inside of a car, over, hit the gas, and go.
Okay,
So,
I know what I'm
did you
doing.
say feed?
Yes.
I'm
Fiend.
going to
It's like pit fiend. Like hell.
Grab-
Straight up hell.
not
He's looked
not
after
opening the
me my
bottom
entire
of the
life.
tail.
How
Well,
have I
he's
done
grab
not
the
a good
tailgate,
man.
How
swing
have I
out
done
and sort of do like a hop on the road and earth shake right behind us, and then back into the car.
Like, hit my ride.
Oh yeah, I love it very much. Again, this all happening in 6 seconds.
Fly.
You go. He'll make a save.
Strength. It's not that high, but it's a save nonetheless.
It is a save nonetheless. That is a 16 to save.
That beats it by one.
Yep. So
He's not-
you guys, it's pretty cool. It's that easy, like hop, boom, like yeah, you slam the feet, boom, and then just hop back in as the car's moving through.
Yep.
Um,
I'm gonna rage
excellent bonus action. Rage
and
is
reactivate
up.
both gauntlets and end my turn.
Here we go.
Window.
I'm gonna keep it open.
Ash, that is your
One
turn.
and dare him to come past me.
I have a
Um,
question.
Mm-hmm.
There's a funky little spell called Long Strider.
Gonna cast long stride on the car.
Took a minute to close with that.
You just torquing into overdrive.
Long strider
Really,
dash.
just like the engine. Again, if it was for the fact this is a new car, the engine just sounds rough as it. You rush in.
Let's do this. I'll help with this. Argos,
It's got a long
join.
stride.
Argos, join Trevor in the back.
Argos.
So he's gonna like sit.
Big
next to
old
you.
mastiff is now.
Anything
Good puppy.
comes close, spit at it. Also, question: he can store liquids here, right? And we already using
holy
erosion.
water?
No. Could I have put a little bit of the storm giant blood there for emergency?
Oh.
So I'm asking if he could barf.
Drink the storm giant blood.
Yeah, literally.
Do you don't know what happened?
Exactly.
It's
This
okay.
is like
I'll allow it. Yeah.
it would enhance him electrically, but those attacks are melee, so it's a if anything comes.
Here we go. Ash, it is Mr. Hewitt's turn.
How big is Mr. Hewitt?
He
Oh, he's definitely at least
currently
large.
is a medium-sized creature.
Good. Stay small. Stay small. please.
Currently.
Okay.
Here we go. I
This
have
man
to.
is supposed to
Oh,
look
and I'm
after
setting
me
the initiative
and
tracker
care for me.
to,
He got me in a new home.
so everyone knows.
What?
Here we go.
It might not be him.
Knew my
Mr.
exact
Hewitt
name,
has to
knew
do
the
some stuff.
exact image of Mr. Hewitt. It was
I
spitting.
would also like to know
to a
what
T.
day today is. As in the weekday.
What is?
What are you,
Interesting.
what are you getting at? Ooh.
Today is in game, December 2nd, Friday.
I've always liked Fridays.
Friday. It's a good day. Mr. Hewitt
What is
has
that
to do
face?
some stuff real quick.
That out.
Is it your chat face?
Can he do that?
No,
I don't think he
that's not your
can.
chat face. That is not your chat
That's
face.
smirk, sucking cheeks, confused.
He can do that. I had to realize. Okay.
Yes! He's got
Yeah!
it! He's got it!
That's why he's the kid of Aphrodite.
That's it.
That's it.
I have to be completely fair. As this
Oh, yeah, right.
big old car going away,
I forgot to ask one thing.
Mr. Hewitt
Makes
turns.
sense.
It's within range. As the car naturally has gone, what I'm saying right now is that for 60 feet, because technically, true Ash being in the driver's seat, it moved on your turn,
My
giving him
question,
this
though,
time of like,
on my turn, you always say free checks. This does make sense.
I gotta be fair though and say
Fair enough.
the free check is
Yeah.
probably already lapsed
Already
because we're
looked
into the
at.
next turn.
Yeah.
Mr. Hewitt reaches into each pocket of the jacket he has on. It's kind of like winter overcoat. And iron chains into the sides of the car. Thankfully not in the wheel wells, as it did not. These thick iron chains that as they latch in magically seem to grow in size. You watch, the car is still going. He's not in any way, shape, or form.
himself.
He is just dragging himself, like, he is basically skiing in the back of the car right now. Chains, like, coming
taken
from
in the
either,
woods.
like, palm, is just hanging on. That's his turn. Damien's got his turn. He's gonna throw the spear then at him.
The +1 magical spear.
That's a 10. It does not hit in any way, shape, or form.
Stab it.
That was a bad roll. But immediately bonus action back.
Does it hit on the
Like
way back?
as he's trying to figure out the spear.
No.
Or is it like a...
It's a return spear, so it's like a throw and then just immediate back.
Oh, wait, I
Um,
forgot to tell you.
Oh, but it
What
would be a bonus action to call it back, so he can't.
I forgot
Bardic.
to tell you what my infusions were.
Oh yes, you got some new infusions.
Yes. They were I was going to drop the one on the gun,
Okay.
put returning weapon on my short sword, so I can, like,
Okay.
throw it back, Kratos style.
So returning short sword, back
Resistant
of holding.
armor,
Yes.
Argos,
Oh,
on
clever.
Argos, and see, hey, we've got lightning, fire, get those elementals down. so that
Oh,
we
okay,
can
gotcha.
withstand it. And the last one, spell refueling ring, give it to Joel. He gets an extra warlock slot.
No.
That's smart.
Alright.
I like it.
I'll
I
allow
do
it.
this every single time I play an
I'll allow it.
artificer with the warlock.
Honestly,
Like,
that's also
here,
on me. I'm supposed
God.
to, as a DM, make sure I ask in the mornings.
Yeah.
That's on me. Hell yeah. At the end of Damien's turn, Mr. Hewitt's going to take a legendary action.
Oh yes, I would love him to get closer to me.
Here we
And
go.
Argos, so he can protect you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, legendary.
He's about to get pummeled in the face.
I know, but this is the man.
He is going to pull himself
This is
forward
the
with
closest
the
I've had to a
chains.
father in my entire life. What is he doing?
You is on the back of the car.
Gotcha.
As he leans forward, just, oh, no, child. It is I that will get you. Forked tongue kind of flicks out from his mouth. Danny, that's your turn.
When he said that, was he looking at Trevor?
He was, yes, looking at Trevor.
Good. As a bonus action, I like to go back to Danny because I can't find the body of a 50-year-old. That's just...
yeah. You bonus action back into your own self.
Wait. Can I just get him? Can I taunt him so he can look at me?
Yeah, go for it.
Hold on, question. With my time with
Persuasion.
Mr. Hewitt, would I determine what his type is?
What do you mean his type?
I know. Is he married? Is he not?
Mr. Hill was never married and...
Never married.
An 18.
18. And you don't know much about his personal life. He always was just there.
Okay.
18, I'm going to make a opposed check.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that was really good. On his opposed persuasion, that was a 19. Synthetically, of course. You see, wait your turn, children. All will have a moment.
I'm impatient.
They're all real hotheads.
At the end of your turn, he is going to make another legendary attack.
Oh,
Or
my-
legendary action.
Oh, cool. If it's an attack, how would you like disadvantage on it? Because
Here we go. First, he's attacking Trevor. As
disadvantage.
With disadvantage? Okay.
Argos is right next to him.
AC 19.
Oh, hell yeah! Cool. That's only 14. You realize, let me try to describe, well, what
Oh, we
he's
no longer need to
carried.
drive fast. Hewitt's already here.
I'm still going.
what
Hit him
looks
off.
to be
Look, you're gonna
a
take the wheel?
No,
switch
actually, I
made
wanna-
of metal bits and shards of, like,
I'm not
cars, road pieces, just like metal kind of appears along with the chain. Slashes through the car. Off your magical metal gauntlets, misses.
That looked like fun.
That is back to the top of the order. That's
Thanks, big
Pandora.
boy.
You are still like, you and Ash are both awkwardly in the driver's seat. Your foot.
Which one of us is gonna take it?
You're driving, and
Okay.
I turn around.
Here! Do you want
I'll
a dagger?
I don't need a dagger.
Oh,
The short
alright.
sword. Sorry, not dagger.
I don't need it. I have a bow.
Okay.
I will.
You take
Can I
the
use my
short-
reaction to
Yeah.
like lean forward and put the seat all the way like towards the glass as I'm in the passenger seat, so she has room to like kind of lay down and aim?
Yes,
Scene
like
God of War?
you like do. It's almost not like it's giving yourself 3/4 cover, where it's like it's gonna be hard for you to get out
Also,
from it.
I
But it
see
gives
God of
ignore
War.
all of that because
This
I have...
short sword now does
you
that.
do with your.
Okay, Hunter's Sense, bonus action. Is that a bonus action? Is it an action or a bonus action?
I believe Hunter's Sense.
Not Hunter's Sense, sorry.
Oh,
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark is
Hunter's
bonus
Mark.
action. Yes.
So
Oh,
sorry.
I thought you were talking
They have,
about
I'm
the
like-
so
monster
much-
hunter ability.
You can
There's-
also bonus action both them.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Hunter's Mark is the bonus action. Hunter's Sense is you're using the action to full on
Yeah, I
the
will
creature.
first level Hunter's Mark him,
Okay.
That's so.
and then I will take my 2 shots.
Hell yeah, go for
Alright,
it.
meet up, extra attack.
What type of arrows are you using?
The golden time. The bronze.
Celestial Bronze, yes.
Cool. Also, can we like not kill him before I find out what the is going on?
I don't care, he's
What
a
the
fiend,
heck
he's
is going
dying.
on?
I need clarity. I need.
The first one is
I want the truth.
Second. There's no way that hits. Because sorry, I hate the app. The app is so bad.
Oh yeah.
No, the app is pretty nice. You just don't know how to use it.
Shush.
Well, how do you learn how to use it? That's the question.
Okay. The first one misses because it's only a 5 plus 8,
13 will miss.
but a 17 plus 8 won't hit.
25 does hit.
Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna roll that d10. And the d6. Right, it's a d6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
All this from a nat 1 at advantage.
Okay, 10 points double that. Because it's celestial bronze, right?
20.
This creature is not weak to celestial bronze.
I bet he's weak to something else, though.
As 10 points of damage do go off,
Okay, plus the 3 extra points.
I have to be fair though. Your attacks, I don't think are magical right now.
What? It's a magical bow, isn't it?
I offered you the magic weapon.
Well, it's a magic bow that has magical properties. It is different than like spear or sword that
I'm
is
offering you
magic.
a sword.
She's
in
not
its
a
damage.
melee person.
It's a thrown
Exactly.
weapon.
So I have to be fair. 10 points
don't need
will
to do
have to 5. Because normally, even other creatures,
Has to be magical for a bow.
it's
I don't
it's
have
weird,
magic
right?
arrows.
I know, right? It's
But
one of
the
those.
magic bow doesn't
The DM
make
says,
you
I know,
want it.
I know, I know. This.
Short sword that'll return
I
you
really
from
needed
throne.
this to happen.
That'll
You
work.
still get in the shot. You realize the arrow kind of like cuts off kind of a bit into the suit coat he's wearing, and it does cut, but nothing bleeds out. Nothing happens. It just that like
It just damages the suit.
It just damages the suit.
Alright,
Like, you know it
object
hurt him enough.
interaction. Can I take my movement to get to the back?
Yes, you.
Object interaction. Can I? You know how they always have the jacks to change a tire?
Yeah,
Can I throw
yeah.
it into his face?
Go for it. Yeah, just.
You might need that later.
What if we get a
I
flat?
don't think the car is gonna last.
You could just grab a spare wheel from the bag of holding. Because we still have those.
Do I have
We
to?
just didn't
What
put
do I
them on
have to
those.
roll?
It's a
No, we actually got
I'm
multiple.
literally just taking it and tossing it out,
an
hoping it hits him.
improvised weapon. It's more or less like it might give him disadvantage to some extent.
Okay.
Or hear me out. His chains are what attach the car.
Well, but that would be a full action to hit like the chain.
Yeah.
If you're just sort of, go ahead, just do a quick dex. Probably no proficiency because it is improvised. It's a tire iron.
Cool. No. That's not one.
Pandora takes the
Wait.
full tire jack out and like hucks it at him. He just like leans and it just sails out behind the car.
We
Hope you
might
don't
need
need
that
that
I
later.
tried.
I tried.
I have a quick question.
Yes, sir.
Was the persuasion check that Danny did his free check for the turn or his action? Because he didn't do anything else.
Oh, that's.
That is good.
Yeah, I
point.
was also
True.
confused about it, but he said it's the end of the turn. I was like, alright.
I think I was counting as an action because, like,
Okay.
especially in a one-on-one, if it was a bigger fight, it's easy to be like, "I'll take this attention." To do something like that would have been a bigger.
Yeah, that's why I just wanted to check how you were
yes,
rolling
yes,
that one
yes,
because
yes.
we just kind of.
So I realized I
Swept it
didn't
under the
explain
rug.
that. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Last
I
legendary
tried.
action will come out at the end of your turn. Here we go. He is going to attack you.
Okay.
Whew. Your AC is 19 there.
Yep.
That hits exactly.
Oh.
I did.
Well, it's a good thing I'm raging.
Here we go.
If only I had a cloak of me and lion that I didn't even help.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw also as it hits you.
I don't have a coat otherwise, dummy.
You're a ranged fighter. That's a natural 1.
Natural 1. You take 18, halved only to 9 points of slashing damage, as your speed and overall movement is now halved.
Oh no.
Alright, my speed is halved. Good thing I'm standing here.
Good thing, yeah, currently you're in a car. It's helpful. Trevor, that makes then your turn.
That wasn't really nice. Ash, I'm really confused why we keep finding random people like this.
I don't
They're not all
know.
attached to you, but this one is really disturbing me.
I,
He's got a forked tongue and
Yeah.
everything. I'm saying this.
Mr. Hewitt, what is
Alright.
going on?
That's kind of disgusting.
You've evaded me for long enough,
What?
Mr. Smith.
Why? How
You
did I
and your
evade you?
petty godly parent, keeping you out of my delicious clutches.
What?
The,
As he keeps attacking.
Okay, I'm gonna kill it.
yeah,
I'm gonna,
do it. Kill it. Kill it.
I'm
Die,
going to
die.
attack it. The first hit, I want to try to grapple him because he's medium right now.
Yes, he is.
So if I hit to use grapple, question mark? Because 1D&D or
If you're hitting right now, he will make an opposed
okay.
check.
So that is a 20. He has to beat.
20 has to beat. He fails on the 14.
I'm gonna pull him into the headlock and then just start bam, bam with my
Start
other
punching
attack
him.
and bonus action.
So are you like holding him outside of the car or at a bit of an angle?
It's more like he's outside the car in the heads now.
Yeah,
inside
I'm
the
like
car.
I wrenched his head
Ask is, like,
inside.
Maybe turn a little bit so Argos could have some fun.
Recklessing, good thing I did. That's a 17 to hit. 18 to hit on the reckless.
An 18 will hit.
And a 26.
26 will also hit.
Alright, that first one is 10 magical damage.
Yep.
He's not vulnerable to it though. And 7 radiant damage.
7 radiant damage. The radiant damage doesn't seem to be extra effective in this moment. It's important to point out.
Interesting.
As
And
this
my
is an
next hit,
interesting
the
creature.
bonus action,
Mhm.
is 9 bludgeoning damage.
9. He is for sure now looking pretty beat up. Like, definitely that hurt, like, in hell.
I'm holding him and just pummeling face.
Like,
I'm
nose is
Thanks
broken.
for getting closer!
I will have my rewards.
Rewards for what? What did you win?
that's
The
my turn.
lottery?
Joel,
Kidnap,
holding
Trafficking
action,
a child?
he is going to cast a big old hold monster.
Yeah. And he gets an extra shot at it because he's got extra warlock slot.
Oh,
Also,
I
we're level 6, so
accidentally
I think he has
healed
2 slots.
Trevor.
He's got 3 slots now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Honestly, it's the fact that says don't slightly lower that makes it the worst.
By the way, did my Hunter's
Wisdom
Mark
save. There we go.
do anything? Like, because Hunter's Mark is magical damage.
Hunter's
Hunter's
Mark,
Mark
Right.
is the same damage.
Sorry.
as my weapon.
same damage.
I actually had a fun thing.
So that's why getting magical weapons or arrows then helps Hunter's Mark.
Sorry, I forgot to
Um,
mention.
He unfortunately completely succeeds his saving throw against the held monster, but Joel's got a couple options. He
Forgot to
can
mention,
keep
I want
trying.
to describe the ring. It's a mood ring because
Hey,
ours,
that's
but the
clever.
metal around it reflects the metal of your god. Like mine's silver because of messages. For you, it would become a.
And his is, yes, a
This is
purple.
a nice purple.
It's a little purple
Exactly.
mood ring. I love it.
Yeah.
Um,
And I was just
Ash.
showing breadfruit.
that is your turn.
I'm gonna keep driving. Is there any obstacles
ahead.
on the road ahead? What's going on?
Yes. Immediately getting back onto the road, you are now completely up to speed. I need
To the
a
legal limit?
sleight of hand check.
I think I got proficiency.
It's like very much if you try to break the law, full speed ahead, there's going to be probably some other checks.
27, sleight of hand.
27 succeeds. So right now, your turn is now driving the car.
Yes, sir. Cool.
It's
But
kind of like
here's
when
the thing.
Pandora was driving, where it's like, okay, I'm here.
I'm gonna keep holding out my magic returning short sword. If anybody wants it,
You put it on the center console, like.
anybody wants it,
Here we go.
Kratos, God of War, take it.
Ah.
Likewise, bonus action. Argos, teach him how to take his medicine.
Argos has
Take your
advantage.
medicine and teach him that we do. Here's
Here
what
we
I'm
go.
Argos
asking.
does have advantage.
Can Argos, he has advantage. A little bit of the Storm Giant's blood. Little bit of it in charge, full force into his attacks.
I am going to be perfectly honest. I just rolled a natural 1. In this moment, I could do something. Let me know, or let me explain it like this. Argos can either do what you want him to, or you can keep Argos.
I can always repair him, but that will take time.
I don't mean repair, lose him.
Like, you would lose him.
I
Okay,
mean,
never mind. He's not going
on
to
a
take
natural
his
one-
vitamins. Not taking the vitamins.
It's still taking the vitamins, is what.
Oh.
Argos drinks the blood.
I would like to keep him. Is the thing?
You try to keep him. Argos will not then try to overload his system and
He's
still
gonna
try to keep going.
process it.
Argos is going to shut down as he now has to process the blood. I'm gonna make a quick check.
How long will it take?
You think hours? His eyes go into that blue screen of.
The dial-up sound just starts going.
Like
Ah.
Argos is shut down.
Okay,
Danny,
too many
I need you over
vitamins.
here.
Danny,
Bring the short sword!
Danny,
you're gonna like it.
Ring it.
Throw it.
Bring
that
it.
is
Bring it for
Mr.
her.
Hewlett's turn. He is going to.
And during all this, I'm just gonna ask.
He rolls flat on me because I reckless.
Well, first, now that he's here, he is going to do an ability called Chain Rattle. I need. Yeah, all of you can still hear him. Everyone in the car is going to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Against
That
what
includes
effects?
Damien.
Wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw. Damien and Joel succeed, thankfully. Ash, what'd you get?
Natural 20.
Nat 20.
Be
Well
very
done.
helpful.
18.
18?
Is this something my rage would affect?
No, unfortunately.
In that case, I'm using my inspiration.
What was your roll?
Because I
Just
think
out of curiosity.
it is a
rolled a 7.
frightened type condition that
Okay.
rage isn't going to be very helpful.
A natural 13, totaling to 14.
20, 30.
20. Trevor, you're the only one that fails.
But you are grappling.
You are frightened of this creature.
Hey,
Are
can't
you
move
still
closer to
grabbing
it.
him?
You can't also
Ah,
move
I'm
away
afraid of you.
without-
You just have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of this
Yeah.
fear is within sight. And you can't
So-
move when linked close.
So if I reckless, I roll flat on him, and then he rolls flat on me.
So it's like, it's just now even.
How are
Just
you holding him?
don't look.
Head
What's
block.
your kin-
But like, are you
Uh,
putting
so he
his
starts-
head towards?
His head is in the car.
Oh.
Slam
he
the
is
window!
going to
Cut
do
it off,
something
cut it
else.
off,
though.
Is
cut
it
it
like
off.
looking down on the floor or something?
He is
I have it
making
up.
a form of grapple at you.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Here we go.
But it's neutral because of the weird.
That is a 27.
What do I need to roll?
A 27.
I can do that.
You can do it. You can do it.
Is this a save?
This is a strength check.
Cool. Disadvantage.
With disadvantage
Look
because they're
away.
frightened.
Look away. Look away.
Look away, look away. Everyone look away. Everyone.
Ah,
Don't look at the
side
dice.
out. Okay. At disadvantage,
Disadvantage.
I get a
Not again, not again, not again, not again, not again.
26.
Oh shoot!
Jeez
Hey,
Louise.
what did you roll?
He is grappling you as a
19.
bonus
I already
action.
had advantage.
Right.
He is
19.
foregoing his other attack because it does say he has to then use a bonus action. You want to just, enough of you! Grabs your head and you feel him bring closer to his body, opens up his suit, and shoves you inside.
Kidnapping!
You are grappled inside of this bag. I will, on your turn, describe what just happened to you.
You just went into a bag of holding.
Possibly.
Could you tear it from the inside?
Great. Now I have to save it.
Now I have to save.
No!
That's
Do you have
his
anything- do you have any
full
knives
turn.
on you? Cut it from the inside. It popped out in a nearby safe location.
I don't know if you can. Cut it back
I.
to the inside.
Worth a shot.
Okay. Oh,
It's
but
true.
important to know before your turn, you are blinded and restrained currently.
Never mind.
With what's happening in here.
I'm sorry. What?
He's restrained? So, like, if someone dove in after him, we could bring him back out.
If you dove in, you might be restrained too. Doesn't say anything about bringing back out, but we'll get to that. Miss Hewlett takes that turn. That is Damien. Damien's going
What
to
is with you?
give a bardic inspiration
Are you mad at me
to.
for playing a frontliner barbarian?
This is what happens to
Would
the
you rather
barbarians.
this be you?
And make it me. I'll
I
take
do not
it.
want to be kidnapped by the only man I saw as a dad in my entire life.
Damien is going to give a bardic inspiration. You, Danny,
Okay.
starts playing a quick song as he then is
Does
just
Danny
going
still
to.
have the spear?
He's got the
Damien
spear. He's not going to throw it because we're now into that too close range, but he is going to try to make an attack.
I was about to say, could I have the spear?
It's a 13. Offhand, he gives you the spear as Damien
Give me that.
tries to like poke him and just like this creature. It like doesn't even get close to the chest. As Damien just you take it goes back to his guitar. At the end of Damien's turn, here comes a.
He has extra attack, doesn't he?
Because he's a
Oh, he
bard.
does. He is a bard. He'll try to poke him one more time.
It's worth a
Go
shot.
for it, go for it.
I'm so sorry, man. That's a nat 2.
Just give it a spear.
He gives you the spear.
You still want the sword?
Yes.
Somebody better
Tiger
use
just
it.
holds all the weapons.
She just hoards them
At the
back.
end of Damien's turn, Mr. Hewlett is going to take another legendary action.
Why
don't
are you
look back
doing
there.
this?
Why are you
I know
laughing?
you're hungry.
He is
What?
going to lean forward. He is going to attack Joel.
Is it not your legal
We're gonna attack
responsibility?
Joel?
Joel's the next in line. It's like you, Joel, David. It's like he's moving his way forward because now he's starting to like crawl his way through the car, bones cracking, grabbing in.
Is it not your legal responsibility not to hurt?
That will hit.
Crap.
Joel takes 21 points of damage and is perfectly down. As he comes in, just, no magic for you, boy! Grabs Joel, kind of like covering his eyes, takes this metal switch, and slashes across. Joel crumples to the sea.
Does anyone else have healing for him?
What am I gonna do?
Danny, that's now your turn. That was just a legendary action hitting down.
Oh wow, that was kind of rough. I'm gonna grab the sword and then I'm gonna move closer to Pandora and I'm gonna hand her the sword and then I'm gonna look at Mr. Here and say, "Hey, you know Medusa?"
Yeah, use that charge. Okay.
Please.
What's the DC save for him?
Wisdom DC 20.
He is rather good at wisdom.
That's
one of his better
it's
stats.
a chance. It's a
So
chance.
here's my question.
And you've got
And
3
it's
charges.
Friday,
Yeah,
so I
Also,
can use it because it reloads
yeah,
on
it's
my
a
phone.
reload thing. So here we go. Oh man,
Good or bad?
he is going to use his legendary resistance.
He what?
Oh!
He what?
As in fact, a 15 wasn't going to save him, so he and just kind of like turns away. You think the magic of the Grecian gods will save you now?
Do I still have another action?
Then what the frick are you?
He's not Grecian
believe
God.
so,
The other
because it's
God
just
is
a
real.
charge
The other
thing.
God
It's
is
like
real.
a
Jesus!
item.
Jesus is real.
So
It's the devil
I'm just
from
gonna strike
the
him.
Bible.
with the sword now.
He's
You
attacked the devil
whip the short
from
sword around.
the Bible.
Go.
The Bible.
No,
The
the great sword.
Bible.
Oh, the great sword. Yeah.
Oh wait, close my sheet.
Can shield be cast?
Reaction on
Is
yourself.
it self? Dang it, it's self. I was like, hold on, like
I did, otherwise
Does a
shield would be
17
so
hit?
broken.
A 17 does
If it
hit.
was
Okay.
yourself or others.
Very
Do
close.
I
Yes.
roll
Like,
just the
within, like,
normal
5 feet,
damage?
so-
Just normal, yeah.
Okay.
So
Because
it's like that
unfortunately,
No,
he
no,
has
no,
chosen to come inside the car, and so you realize he's still medium
Oh, no.
creature in here.
Man, was even
But
more
definitely,
broken.
his body is moving in a way it's like, that can't be a normal form.
He's definitely not normal.
It's a 13.
13 points of damage. Slash.
But I'm also gonna
Pushing.
pull up a distracting strike.
Does
Ooh, hell yeah.
So add another 8 to that.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
maxed out.
You max out the damage. He's now looking horribly injured. As you realize, slashing in and under the coat, trying even maybe for the pocket in that area, you slash through. Enough of this.
But that being said, I'm
Question.
gonna action surge.
Oh, hell yeah.
Please.
Can you
Kill him.
cut his suit open?
Cut the suit.
Cut-
Cut the suit.
I'm
The
aiming
suit-
towards that.
It's like a little tailoring job.
Yeah.
I think that suit's too long for you.
The first one is a 21 and the second one is a 24.
Both hits.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Also, I'm curious, is he like a traditional devil from the Bible, fire?
You don't know.
Or would he... Because I got a funky little spell. He's holding a lot of metal. Heat metal can hurt that.
But we're in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Well, but heat metal,
Well, I
if you
do the
choose
sections.
the metal, it's... Fun fact, I am one of those people that see all the memes about heat metal and go, no, it is very specific in what it says.
Manufacturer.
It's a manufactured metal. So it doesn't just spread. It is where it is. Like, of course, if you were to do it on, like, his changer metal, like,
Yeah.
eventually it could spread, but not enough in a combat. Like,
Yeah.
So, yes, it would work
Out
how
of
you're
combat.
thinking.
Okay.
So it's a
Does he wear a belt?
15, a 16, and then you add another 6 because I'm also throwing another
Oh my
distracting
god.
strike.
You
So
the
whoever
devil
hits
from
him
the
next
Bible.
gets advantage.
He looks horribly bloodied as Danny, you do what you do best. Boom, 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 boom. Slashing in her. Suit looks torn to shreds. You don't see Trevor, though. Wondering, okay, that didn't cut somewhere.
Wait
You
a
have to-
minute!
No,
Danny?
you have to flip them inside out.
I have an
Here we
idea.
go, here we go.
Oh, whoever hits him next has
I
advantage.
have an idea.
Ooh, he's gonna be mean. At the end of your turn, just
It's gonna be
enough
my
of this.
head.
He is going to use one of next legendary actions. Casts darkness inside the car. Snaps his finger. Darkness now spreading from the point you choose inside of the vehicle.
We know where he is, obviously. But
Now
it's
we all
still...
disadvantage.
But now
And he
everyone
be
has
devil.
disadvantage.
So I assume he have devil
But
sight.
then
He
okay,
probably, yeah.
But then whoever attacks next,
No,
does
wait,
that
Argos-
overrules
he's
my
down, never
advantage?
mind.
Yeah. Oh, it evens out.
So whoever attacks next just rolls flat.
Still rolls flat. Yeah.
Or hear me out. I cast heat metal on the blades of a weapon.
Here we go. Pandora, you are next.
I'm next.
So you and Danny have moved forward. Joel, dropped, but now darkness is everywhere.
Did you know that you really screwed me up because now I can't do what I wanted to do?
I'm so sorry.
Look, if you try to hit him and
You can hold it.
it's
You can
okay.
hold it down.
Everyone's screaming.
No,
at
you can't
Try
hold
this, do this in the car.
Hear me out. You can hold it because, fun fact, with minor illusion, I can create some lights.
But it's a cantrip, so darkness will destroy it.
Darkness will destroy
Darkness.
Anything
You would
second
need
level
something
or
like
lower.
dispel
You
magic,
need
high
daylight
level.
as well. Daylight would get rid of it.
Second
Yes,
level or lower.
Can I take... I know where this devil is, right?
He's doing well.
I want to rip that suit coat off of him.
Cool.
How's
You're gonna
Damien
make
doing?
a flat attack roll.
How's Damien doing? He's the only
Damien's
one
still
of us
up.
with
He's
enough
just
slots to
don't
actually
worry.
do it.
Don't worry. I've got him. Bonus action healing spirit.
yeah. Go
For
for
Joel.
Or for Joel. Okay. Go for your flat roll first.
Flat roll first.
Basically an attack roll, just flat. Trying to just get the suit.
That would be... What am I adding to this? What am I adding?
and proficiency.
Dex and proficiency. So...
Missing Phoebus right
18.
now.
18
18.
does hit.
Well, yeah,
I
because you're
played
in an
you
extra
with this.
dimensional
You
plane.
grab his
I'm
coat.
ripping that suit coat
Yeah,
inside
so
out
I'm
off of
saying,
him.
you are inside.
You
an
rip it
extra
inside out?
dimensional plane. That is not your home.
Nothing
Banishment
happens.
on yourself. You're back.
You know you have the suit
Phoebus
coat.
doesn't have banishment. But I'm just saying,
Really? I thought he
it's
did.
been a while since I played a barbarian. He's a wizard. Wizards don't get banishment. It's a
How do we
cleric
get my
spell.
friend back?
I thought it was
How do I get my friend back?
It's a cleric spell.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Cleric exclusive.
Alright, well, bonus action, I do healing spirit on Joel.
How many hit points is that?
Paladins also get it.
Let's see.
I really thought it was.
Should be a couple, yeah.
It seems like
It is
multiple
at second
It's,
level,
it's
so...
a power of
Was it
the
like-
outer planes.
outer plane, so it's got the
Wizards
outer
get
Since
power.
the spirit can heal a number of times equal to
So
1
not
plus
really
your
removing
spellcasting
the
ability
Clerics
modifier.
get outer plane.
Gotcha.
So...
Still, even, it's in the
With
outer
wisdom.
planes.
So it should be
Seems
4
like an
hit
awesome
points,
pair.
right?
In the what?
Yes.
Sorcerer
Yeah.
or warlock?
Hell yeah.
It's in Warlock, but
Joel is
Not a
back
ton,
up.
but it'll stay on him, so... Which means I drop
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark.
You
Phoebus
drop
has
Hunter's
so
Mark,
many
get
more
that on.
options.
Before Trevor's turn, he's gonna take his last legendary action and attack you then. Disadvantage. I need another dice for attacking with disadvantage.
What are all my things? Do you have a track of that? Because I don't.
Yeah. That is still wow. Really good. Still synthetic 20 to hit Pandora.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Your movement speed is now halved, and he deals you 24 points of damage.
Ouch.
As he does so, Trevor,
Where are
you are blind or restrained and hear faraway muffled sounds of your friends. Yeah, it is.
Give me back my friend!
Important to note, you have total cover from any sort of attacks or anything inside this bag.
I want to try something.
Mhm.
This
Earth
is the
shake, no.
only thing I could possibly do.
Earthshake!
Mhm.
No, I could do that too, but I'm going to start with the other thing. I'm going to attempt to pull myself to the spear.
Oh.
Which I have.
Oh.
Huh. Gross.
I was going to ask
I
that
have the
later with the
Zuko
short sword, but
in
you know what?
one
It's coming up
hand
now. This is
And the
great.
spear in the
You-
other.
What shack is that?
I'll try with brute strength because
Just do it plain D20.
With the might of Thor!
I just
I
hold
say
on as you accidentally pull
This
me into
is
the
a
suit coat.
pure luck. Roll a d20.
With the might of Thor.
See what happens.
I am holding both.
natural 20. I would
Yo!
like my inspiration.
Asking for inspiration on top of that's like the salt in the wound of a nat 20. It succeeds.
What the fuck?
I'm a son of Poseidon.
I cannot believe a pure red of blood only in D&D, am I right?
Yeah.
Whew! You reach out, feel its grasp, ripping yourself out of whatever extra dimension. It is now heavy, difficult terrain in the middle seat, though. Unfortunately, it's not like no, I take you out of the bag. Oh no, it's just magically dark, not normally dark.
Oh, okay.
Do I feel like the car going?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Trevor's back.
something
And
heavy.
I have the suit code. He can't do it again.
Darkness.
Maybe. Well, I still have my action.
Wait. Are they holding hands because she was holding the spear?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, because like you go for the spear, but if you hadn't
The
have
mood
grabbed,
riding
I would
wasn't
say
what you
the
needed.
magic of
It
this
was the
is
mood
signing
darkness.
sticks things in here.
Yeah.
You are back out.
Action.
I
Do
gotta
I
say
use
that was your
spear man?
action.
Bonus action to pull myself to it?
I'm saying, but bonus action would be pulling it to you. Action to pull
Okay,
stuff to
that's fair.
you.
And so
I
you just
I gotta
where is
balance
he?
it somehow.
I still have a bonus action.
Gotta keep these action economies somehow not
I'm
busted.
going
The action
to,
economy is in shambles.
use my movement to find my way next to the snarling devil man,
Yes,
and I'm going
Horns.
to
Do you
second
want,
wind.
did you want
Oh,
the
excuse me.
spear?
you are frightened.
Oh, I can't see him.
Yo!
What a dumb mechanics rule. I love it.
You're the
I'm
one who
here for
started
it.
this.
Sure, you just oops. I'm here now. I don't want to be here.
And I'm gonna heal 3 hit points.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, right, fine.
Wait, we did have a long rest, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're all at
Okay.
fault.
Yeah, we're all at full.
That's my turn.
Trevor.
No, keep it.
Okay.
Trevor, you straight up just shenanigans the most shenanigans of like, I'm pulling myself to the spear. I can't see him. So I actually have to say, oh shit, he may have just screwed himself over by starting up the magic here with his. I'm just checking. Yeah, go ahead and remake the save since you can't see him right now.
I would love to.
It wouldn't have affected
That's
you.
a 19.
1916, you're no longer frightened.
Anytime you succeed at checking it,
I'm gonna get
really
close
boned
to where I'm
himself.
next to him and be like, just take a deep breath. Oh, I'm fine. And again, thank you for coming closer. Daddy, make me hit him.
Help.
Mr. Hugh, and what?
Joel is back up. I
Is he
have
gonna do that whole monster?
I don't know.
Or is he gonna use that ring?
That darkness sucks for him right now. It
It
really.
does.
Wait, can he not see through it, or did he?
It has to be something you can see within range. Most stuff like this.
I
yeah.
saw. Wait a minute. Did
He
he?
doesn't have devil's sight.
Did-
Yeah.
Joel is gonna take one of the swords he found from the sword and just start stabbing.
But
To
Joel's
it.
down.
He also has Eldritch.
No,
Blast.
just brought him back up.
Oh, okay.
Do you have to
My
see
bad.
for Eldritch
Healing
Blast?
spirit.
No,
Oh,
it's just an
yeah,
attack.
he'll
Wait,
use
so you
his
guys
Eldritch
don't even
Blast.
get to see what a healing spirit looks like.
Oh yeah, it's all dark. I'm so sorry.
Or does it
That's
grow?
Wait, did
I
Tre-
will- if
did
it's-
Trevor
It does
actually say?
technically go.
If it
Oh,
helps you
it's
feel
not
better,
a
I
light
screwed
spell.
over myself.
It
with
technically
that.
does.
It's not a light spell though. And
Um,
if it was, it would be
oh my
instantly
gosh.
put out by the
Joel
darkness, so
got,
please
I
no.
kid you not, a nat 20 and a nat 1 for his Eldritch Blast. So he just hit right as all of the magic comes out, dealing this force damage. Looking pretty good. Ash, I need a sleight of hand disadvantage because of the darkness in the car. I don't know if you guys have
Stick
ever
your
done the
head
Yeah, take your
out
head
the
out the
window.
window.
inadvisable
Stick your
night
head out the
driving in
window.
high school.
Oh, can I stick my head out the window? Because he
Um,
already tore off the window. I could just.
I'll allow this.
There we go.
Here's what I'll say. It's disadvantage if you put your head out the window just because of the force of it all, but head out the window disadvantage versus in-car disadvantage will offer different stuff, if that makes sense. It's a different DC,
Which is the
different...
better option?
Oh, definitely head out the window.
Head out the window, then.
If you fail...
Driving a little
if you-
scared or blind.
If you drive blind going 70
We could
miles
go
an hour
off
down
the
the road,
road and
Yeah,
go
but I'm
That's
somewhere
checking out the
else.
window.
bad stuff could still happen, of course.
That 20 to 17.
Okay,
But
so...
my modifier is a +7, so that's a 24.
24. 24. It is right head out going around on the
Okay,
freeway.
was that my check for the turn, or was
That no, that is the part of your action turn
Action.
of like having to do this.
bonus action? Oh, I don't really have any bonus action spells.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
I was about.
Well,
Well,
no, yeah.
yeah, I don't. Well, then that is it. and
Again,
I'm just gonna-
unless you stop the car, but stopping the car might be
the only
inadvisable.
thing I'd
It's-
say with bonus action is, I'm sorry, I was with you for how many years, Mr. Hood, and you didn't start attacking till now?
Yes.
Joel has 2 beams with his Eldritch Blast.
Yes, one was a
Oh,
nat
okay.
1, one was nat 20.
And
That's what I was saying. Like,
One of them
Mhm.
hit.
that's what I'm saying. I rolled.
It was all in
sorry,
one.
I didn't explain that well. I rolled like a 4 and a 1. And so I was like,
Okay.
ooh, and then 2 nat 20s. That's what I'm like, that's crazy. Joel was
Okay.
like, huh, huh, poof, and
Yeah, I
still
was just
crit
curious
on
because
it.
I only heard the 20 in the one part. I'm
Yeah,
like,
no, it's wildly good for Joel.
Yeah. My
Mm,
question.
you hear
Yeah, like,
this.
you know me for how many years? You only started killing me now?
I always wanted to find you.
Then why didn't you?
Because I couldn't find you.
Sounds like you need glasses.
Everyone does right
Here we go.
now.
He is going to forego, because you've got his stuff. He's just going to start attacking everyone in the back seat. So let's see. Yeah, he's going to make a couple of attacks here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Let's start with
suit coat is
how about
Pandora.
start with Trevor? Because Trevor's here now in his face.
He is mad. He doesn't like you, but you two just did a bunch of shit to him. He does not like you
Yeah,
guys right
I
now.
stole his
So,
coat. It's
right
mine
now, he's doing attacks on you
You know what I
guys.
think is the funniest thing about this party?
21 to
That
hit.
every fight
Yes.
for me is pretty much the same. It's like Ash, Joel, and Damien like, and Pandora's like, Trevor, Danny, Trevor, and Trevor's like,
Here we go.
You recognize the pattern. Well, this is also the closest I've ever had to a father my entire life starting to kill me.
The attacks
like,
that he
What
first
is
does
going
do first hit you guys, so I need con saves because he's doing a bigger hit thing.
to me,
You're
That is going to be
Con save?
Get
yeah.
proficiency.
Oof. Okay,
I got dirty cunning.
plus 4. That is
17.
I'm gonna adopt
17,
that
20.
phrasing. I'm dirty
You both, your speed is not halved. Basically, it's like part of the effect is it would have your speed.
I already
Um,
have speed.
So it happened again.
Exactly. It's like these
Have
attacks are meant to like
numbers.
eventually you will be sitting ducks. It's why I'm saying thankfully with the car going, this is smart. It's you don't have to fight them on
Combat
open
in
ground.
car. Smart.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Pandora, you
But
will
while you
take
drive, folks.
13 points of damage.
Ow.
Danny, you take 29 points of damage. As I rolled wildly low for you, wildly high for you. The dichotomy of dice.
Well, if you'd rolled wildly high, I would have been down. So
Yeah, oh yeah, if it had been reversed, you'd have been down and Danny would have just gotten scratched. That's his slashing.
Wait, but she's wearing the fur.
I am wearing the fur. Does that do anything
What type
for
of
me?
attack is it?
It is in fact halved. So
Oh.
You're welcome.
that was going to be.
How many do I add back?
Add back. I'll be nice. Add back 7. We'll round up here, so you should be at like 22 hit points.
Okay. And then the previous one was also.
Yeah, it was. So here we go. 24. Add back another 12.
Okay.
Wow, we
Let's
So-
go!
we really needed Echo to be with you or me.
That was a good one.
Well,
Roll a
until
20,
until it gets warmer.
Before any.
Because like
That's
Pandora
alright,
can
that's
find
fine.
something else,
Do your
but right
best, man,
now
if you want.
this
Is
is what's
going
saving
to
her life
try-
and keeping Joel alive because Joel is squishy, and
Yeah.
the healing spirit is what's gonna help
Um,
keep him up in the
Here we
fight.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, he can do that.
Who?
You
Gross.
cannot do that.
I do not,
Can you not?
like this, Sam. I am.
Can you like not?
what did
I
do?
swear, if you puke on me, I'm gonna be real mad at you.
If this guy,
I don't think
So,
it's
so
gonna
90.
what? I heard the word 90 in there.
90. He's
Like,
sit. Well,
nine
sorry. It's basically. I
dice.
can't do it now. It's a legendary action thing.
Go ahead.
Finishing up his turn though. He is going to take his chains as they start ingraining themselves more in the car and on himself. It's just gonna be hard. Like if he couldn't be just thrown out
I'd
anymore.
love
you
to
think.
cast
Like
heat metal
it's
on
kind of that
chains,
like
but we can't now.
exactly.
Well, we can't without
So
stopping
wait,
the car.
he has chains in the car.
Chains that came out from like hand areas that are now
Chain
wrapping
devil.
themselves into the sides
He's
of
a
the
chain
vehicle.
devil.
But outside.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Oh, we can just
No,
That'd be a
it's
fun
chain.
detail.
Yeah, it's like it both for him
Follow
and
the
you.
yellow
It's
brick
keeping.
road.
sort
Got
of-
you.
Yeah, right.
Found you.
Here we go. Damien is going to quickly
I am the
look through
One
his
Punch
spells to see
Trevor changed
what
his
he
head
can do.
roll.
Please don't. That would be so bad.
He's got. Thunderclap.
Any of them don't require sight.
He. Damn it. Yeah, because he can see that.
If he knows where it is, like,
He's gonna try putting this creature to sleep.
Yes.
good. Oh, and you already said that the enemy was looking hurt real bad.
Hurt real bad. It is only 5d8.
Just punch it. That's what I'm
You know,
using my
I'll
trigger.
upcast it. I hope that's okay, Nathan. I'll upcast a sleep spell, a 3rd level.
Sick. Wait, can the party attune to one magic
sorry.
item as a collective? Is that ring of spell response?
No, that would break the game. Damien has a song for this. Actually, I forgot you sent me this.
Ooh. Yeah, bards are cool because you can just say, "Hey DM, no you, I get to pick the playlist."
And you see Damien just time to hit the "Hey you freak." You feel the bass of the car start. 31 points was rolled from the sleep spell.
Oh.
And you hear, "Gods can't protect you anymore, Ashton Smith. I will find you. Have my reward. And I will."
Night night.
Yeah,
Sleep works. No concentration needed. Sleep is just...
Oh, no, concentration on the darkness.
Yeah, the
Oh,
darkness.
the darkness stops. You can't concentrate on saying if you're asleep. You are unconscious. Darkness, Ash, well done. You semi and have to like immediately change lanes. As it was bad in here for the back. Hey,
What?
even
Why are you
even
in my
18 seconds without seeing the road is a lot.
I'm not.
Are you two holding hands? Aww.
Oh, at
so
this point,
cute.
I've been separated.
Aw.
Joel
At
just
this point-
starts screaming, "Throw him out of the car!"
Kill him! No, don't throw him
He's
out.
on
Make
the
sure he's dead
chains,
first.
let's just
Make sure he's
break
dead
him.
first.
Let's just kill it.
Cool. You have to drive though, Ash. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry. Everyone
I
else,
want to heat metal the chains.
ready
More crimes.
attack at advantage to stab this thing while it's asleep.
Oh, I thought he was gonna die in my
Um,
attack because I was gonna give him the attack
August,
too.
I was gonna give him my attacks.
Yeah.
Trevor, go ahead and make. Let's see, 1, 2.
Oh, I was just gonna give him one. I was
Do
gonna
me a
strike
favor.
once
I
and
was
then
gonna
hit
give him
Yeah, so
both.
you give him.
I
You
have,
give him.
I'm gonna give him both of my attacks.
You get
Sorry.
both attacks.
As he's
So
rolling,
giving
I want-
attacks, it only allows you to take another
Sorry.
attack. So it's like, unfortunately, it's not that I'm attacking, so technically I do twice. If someone's giving like that help
Then I
action
just get
attack,
one
you
attack.
get another attack.
Sorry.
Something
I like
big.
to imagine I just hand
I know I
it to
can't
him
give an
like,
action, but I'm gonna. Trevor, do me a favor. Make sure the last hit is for my dad.
Absolutely, I get 5 attacks.
I think
Excellent.
I know what happened.
Unless
to him
Joel
now.
wants to give me his too, then I get 6.
Joel, hell yeah, Joel will give you this.
6
Is
at
that 21
advantage.
hit?
21 does hit at advantage, unconscious creature, as it's enough of like.
At advantage. 16 on the first one. Oh, sorry, I lied. 15 on the first one.
15 damage.
15 to hit.
Oh, 15 hit. 15 does in fact miss.
Okay, so
Since you're gonna kill
second
him, I'm
hit.
gonna go first.
Yeah, alright. Go,
So
yeah.
he's gonna take a 15 damage from the first attack,
That'll
and
hit.
while Danny's walking up to the monster, he pictures his mom and says, "You want me to stand out? I've been standing out all those years. You just haven't been paying attention."
I always stand out. You boom! Button
And then
sword.
I'm gonna forgo one of my attacks and give Trevor an extra 5 damage, and I'm just gonna look at him and look at the creature, and he's gonna like be punching the creature. I'm just like, yeah, smash.
And all I
Smash
say
him.
is just like, make sure the last hit.
5 of them hit. The first one was the
Oh,
only one
so
that got less than 17.
Just make sure
On
the
5
last hit goes.
successful hits.
I would like to roll damage.
Please do.
It
I
must
want to
make-
see how bad you kill this thing.
My one question: make sure the last hit goes out to my dad. All I was shown was a tombstone of his. I think I now know the culprit.
Absolutely.
Because it's starting to make a bit more sense now. The darkness is clear. Ooh, we're pulling out the calculator.
He is.
Pulling on the calculator. Woo.
And you said +5?
No, plus 3, sorry.
Oh, +3. Okay. 64 magical bludgeoning.
64 magical bludgeoning.
And how many turns worth of hitting is this? Is this just one turn?
This is all one.
How many divine furies do I get on it?
I think technically one.
Okay, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, technically one because it's all
But if
one
it's the
turn. Yeah.
passing the turn.
But this is an unconscious creature
Can I
within
get an
5 feet of
additional
it.
one from his?
Because
re-
I am
that's
yes,
my
yes,
reaction.
yes.
Okay.
That one would give you additional. And
Okay.
all of this is a crit technically, so we're just gonna double all
And you're
this.
within
So
5 feet.
104 magical bludgeoning
Hey, welcome to the triple digits club.
and 28 radiant.
Wait, am I at the trick digit?
132 points of damage.
I don't know. I know I am because I one.
Would you like to know something interesting?
What?
This creature, you are not only killing it in this moment, you are dealing up to and back over its total amount of health, meaning I can't even be sneaky and roll death saves. You just smush this
As
thing.
I'm doing it, because sleep will flavorfully technically end when
Please,
Danny hits him.
please make one of the.
So as he wakes up,
I'll just strike his head up so he looks at you.
I'm gonna
We'll
just
pull him up
please
for
kneel
you.
on his chest
question.
and
Okay. This is for my
Okay.
dad.
this one with the 2 hits is for someone's dad.
I think it's all making sense now.
And then just continue hitting.
Until you realize you're only hitting the upholstery of the car, its
Oh, do I
body
get the
having
suit?
just dissolved.
I still have
I
the suit coat.
I have to make a check for that,
Yeah,
actually.
Pandora was holding on to the suit coat.
Technically, how this works, I have to make a check. The suit does dissolve with him. As this isn't your normal kind of bag of holding type thing, it is technically connected to him. But there is a bunch of chains left in the car.
Yes!
Ash, eyes on the road, eyes on the road!
I want the chains!
As we are out of initiative. Well done,
Bro.
gang. Well done.
Woo!
Crazy stuff.
Because, August, I think I've realized. When I asked to see any of my parents, godly or mortal, I was shown a tombstone. I think I know who killed them.
Yeah, why do you say that?
He was looking for me for a long time, right? Wanted to eat me? What better way to do it than to get rid of Protector? Sorry. That's why I'm down.
As
that, like,
Ash, you have that dark. It's like all of you. It kind of like dies down the car. Like Trevor probably like pulling the trunk back closed.
Yep.
Ash,
You okay?
this dude has been moving you around a lot in life, and maybe he wasn't the one moving you. Maybe it was someone actually protecting you. But Mr. Hewlett kept trying to find you.
one question. I know I shouldn't text and drive. But
Iris message and drive. I can't tell if that's safer or not. Do you want to?
because
I
the
can
first.
drive.
Oh
It's
yeah,
my
we
turn
were already
anyway.
gonna swap off eventually. I
It's my
just
turn
pull
anyways.
over.
You guys pull into a lot. Like your car, this SUV looks so weird because like it's like the front half looks fine, and then the driver's window is kind of cracked a little bit. That like rolling window, and then you get to the sides of the car with like iron chains that have like ripped in and out and around.
Does it look like details on the car? The chains?
Yeah, it's like weird 3D detailing that are just there
The parts
now.
of the chains that are inside the car,
Put
while
them
we're
in the bag.
stopped, I want to break them off.
No,
Yeah.
keep the chains. I want to use them.
Yeah, I'm breaking them off of the part that's connected to the car.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not tearing it
Yeah.
out of the car.
Yeah.
I could,
Yeah, that could
but I
probably
won't.
structurally.
Yeah.
I could. Let it be known, I could.
Oh, we know.
And then I will put them in the bag of holding. Did you say something about wanting to make Argos
Well,
be able to change
Well,
from a distance?
and I look at Argos full. It would help with
Is he playing
providing
Tetris?
range to his lightning.
It's
No.
full
That would
blue
actually be
screen of
insane.
death. Like.
Rebooting systems.
Dude, his fan is bad.
Yeah,
We're
oh,
running
hot
the
to the
AC in
touch.
here. It's
Hey,
that warm.
oof, jeez, gosh.
And I want to do
Well, thank
something
goodness
while
I gave it
we're stopped as
resistance
well,
to
while
fire
we're all
damage.
Getting nice and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're pulled over at a rest stop.
Oh yeah, it's one of those
Okay.
like it's not a true gas station, but it's like, hey, let's swap. Like I need to sleep.
Do
I
you
need.
want to swap coats?
You want to give me that?
You're gonna want it.
Want or
you want
need?
my old camping coat?
Yep.
Want or need? That's
Okay.
You're gonna want this.
And then give you my
You-
camping coat?
Dear Lord, a barbarian with a Nemean lion's coat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can say
Why did they say thank you to
canonically,
each other? That's mine.
this hasn't happened
This
since
goes.
Hey,
Hercules.
wait, let it happen.
Really,
let
a
it happen.
barbarian with this form of protection.
Does anything happen?
Nothing happens.
Okay.
It's just terrifying, as damage basically will be quartered to you in certain aspects.
I'm going to, thankfully,
Saved my
sort of
life.
bundle it up. Well, I'm honored you want to save my life with it.
You could do
I'll be
it.
Joel
right
whispers
back.
to you guys,
I will not go more than 500 feet away.
Let's
Okay.
let it happen naturally.
Okay.
I'll stay within 500 feet. Don't freak out. I'm on parole or something.
Sorry, while he's doing that, I'm just gonna sit in
We just
the back
attach
of
an
the car.
ankle monitor.
Do you want this?
You put an ankle monitor. We're not
Yeah,
using
you-
Trevor again.
You can do
I'm
his
made
Irish
to
message
Iris
first.
message for me.
But I'm
Sitting
gonna
in
go
the-
to like the roof
Sitting in the back of the car,
Of the car?
where
of the rest stop.
Of the rest stop. Interesting.
sitting in the back of the car, exactly where Mr. Yoda first landed, but looking out. All I really had was like a cap from where I traveled. I've only ever seen it once before, but a dream said, any godly parent, human, mortal, golly, want to see something now, show me tombstone. I want to find out who my mortal parent is. Can I iris message that? Show him whoever's there.
You asked this. Are you doing this in a private area? Like, did you go somewhere off to also
I
this, or-
think it, not really private, but more so people aren't there, so it is private.
Yeah. You maybe go into, like, the rest stop, like, into this bathroom area, lock the door. The iris message transforms, and you see a tombstone. Now able to read it.
What's the name?
This tombstone reads Edward Hewlett. You hear a voice. I'm so sorry. Turning next to you, you see in the bathroom, which normally is alarming if you find a stranger in a rest stop gas station bathroom with you. A woman, thick glasses, frizzed hair, lots of different like gems and crystals on the neck. I can't let my kids have preferential treatment. And your dad was a good man. And I just didn't expect that monster. A lot of those exist. They come from Europe. It's a
up and
thing.
immediately give her a hug. Thank you.
Did you have a thought? I know, sorry, I saw that like.
Sorry.
But you see, whether it's your eyes playing the trick, Iris has already disappeared. As you definitely think, I will give you this free insight. What a cruel trick of the fates to be the goddess of messaging and messages and be the one who especially can't talk to family most of all. That's harsh, but
Not
true.
talk. I know she cares.
Checking message. Gotta make a check for that one.
I will roll investigation or perception.
Wait,
It's gonna be investigation.
did I ever, while I was still in the system, did I ever catch Mr.
Oh, boy.
Hewitt's first name that he took?
Edward.
That mother.
This monster may have killed him, taken him, but you think maybe it was your mother, maybe someone else. Like, someone kept moving you around the system to keep the monster off the trail.
Oh?
I will say, yes, with the tombstone, this person has been dead for almost 9 years. Edward Hewlett. And so, yes, for a long time, it's kind of that your backstory, it almost links up in that way of no wonder I've moved around so much is because once my true parent died, or, someone actually helping me, it became a juggle system of get this kid out before the monster knows where we put him.
The roof works.
Okay, sorry, I love that. The roof works. Trevor, you're up on the roof. Camera panning up through the ceiling tiles, everything. Trevor, you're on the roof. It is frozen with snow up here.
Perfect.
What would you like to do?
I want to sit down and use shape water to melt some of the snow and make like a little spiraling, slow, like almost like a fountain, like a slow lift and spiral down and then lift, just with the shape water. And as I sit here, I'm gonna talk to myself, sort of like half praying, but haven't had the chance to thank you for stepping in yet, Dad. So, thanks, I guess. I'm gonna keep trying. Yeah, he's just gonna look down at the coat. Another great feat of someone else that I get to use as he looks at the bracelets. Like that, I promise I'll make my own.
Hello.
Excellent. You take this moment, water becoming that like icy crystalline form in this below frozen temperatures. You don't think you feel anything in this moment. I will say, as you all kind of naturally convene back at the car, it's that Iris.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I upgraded?
Pandora now driving. Ash finishing your conversation with Iris. Sorry, I jumped my sentence words there. I will say passively also, Trevor, you would notice Danny comes back, it looks like, from somewhere. Like, Joel and Damien were kind of in the car. It's that, like, well, we're going to stay warm. Like, I don't need to use the restroom feeling. I'm going to wipe the blood off me. Danny has just come back from doing something, you think.
As he's coming towards the car and I'm coming back as well, I'm going to just like turn on a dime, just like right towards him and just walk and take him outside the radius of everyone else.
Okay, what's up, big boy?
Hey.
And then
What's up,
I'm going to turn you to
Invite
face
me to
me.
dinner first.
I've taken you out more times than you can count.
That is true.
You okay?
Yeah. Just
Danny.
surprises.
You are my best friend. You're the person I trust most in the entire world. And you're also the most aloof person I know. So seeing you concerned to the point of almost frightened scares me.
It scares me too. But I don't know what she wants from me at this point.
I don't know what they want from any of us.
Man, it sucks to be a half-blood, doesn't it?
Always
Well,
has.
Mortals have it better.
Quite a bit.
Didn't
I'm
want to
not
be a
hungry.
half-blood. Didn't want to be here seeking praise.
Being half-blood's scary.
Mostly gets killed in very nasty ways.
While we're heading from people, Danny's gonna look at you in yearly arm wrestling competition.
It is December 2nd. I forgot.
What a wild.
As I'm going to
What?
walk over to the rest stop area, I'm going to
This-
lift a picnic table up and carry it
Carried
back
over, yeah.
Our characters have always made arm wrestling. They always
And-
play this.
I, as
A
always,
yearly
will not
tradition.
rage.
All right. Flat checks, gentlemen.
Just strength.
Love you, arm
flat check?
wrestle. I'm gonna go.
Or
Go
just
bathroom. I
athletics?
ain't gonna go bathroom.
Well, they arm wrestle.
This is pure strength. It's not
So-
true athlete. It's because it's a
Awesome.
strength check v
So
strength.
it's just your D20 plus strength.
D20 plus strength.
I think we have a similar plus.
I think I made
I
out.
think, yeah, because you're both very strong fighters. Here we go. Do you want to text it to me? You
I'll
don't have to
text
say it
it.
loud. I'll describe
Yeah.
how it happens. Here we go. Okay. I'll wait till I have both. Alright. All of you watch. I will say, like,
This
Damien
guy
and
wearing
Joel.
a cape,
Sir,
like a
I-
giant lion cape.
I just
Yeah,
I just
dude,
walked
giant
back from having the moment
fur
of my
coat
life
cape.
to see this, and I'm like,
Ash walks out,
What
kind of
the-
the Robin eye. What the?
And Danny's constantly, you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose.
That hasn't happened yet.
Ice and snow and wood of the table cracking. Slowly, ever so slowly, Trevor starts pulling you down, pulling you down, pulling you down. Trevor, but you feel that. Boom!
Oh, let's go.
Barely winning. Well done, Danny. winning the arm wrestling competition.
So 1 to 13.
Oh no!
Best out of 13?
No, that was his 1 out of 13.
Oh, I'm like,
yeah, he won 13
we're doing
years.
this how many more times?
I won once.
That's
the yearly
insane.
competition, right?
I'm sorry. No,
Yeah.
more just the mental gymnastics I have to do of how many times are you doing this today?
I'll
It's
stand
like a
up
tournament.
and I'll sort of in one quick motion just side kick the table out of the way.
Back
I
into
just
its spot.
jump.
Oh, sorry. You good?
Well
Hey, you
done,
good?
gang.
What happened?
Thank you. Just making sure there's no chance of him coming back soon. I'd run and give you a big
Oh,
hug.
I reciprocate.
It isn't backbreaking,
As
but
you-
it is
as
like
you-
a
as
it is
you
like a
hug Trevi,
puppy. Just-
It's like almost instantly returned hug, and you get the feeling if you had moved a half a second later, he would have been to you first.
Oh, that's sweet, cute. He's sweet.
Alright, if you ladies are done playing dress up, we gotta go.
Pandora comes out of the bathroom. Let's go.
So,
Everyone heads back to the car. I've already made my check, and no, I won't pull any more shenanery. It's a drive. I do need to say though, gas is gonna cost about $300 on the way back.
We have $300 exactly.
Oh,
In my
there we
fund.
go. In your fund.
you're fun.
And we have extra bits of cash
Trevor,
left.
footing the bill.
And we have the guy's
Um,
credit and debit cards too.
You do.
If
But
you
that
have
feels
cancelled
He hasn't
dishonest.
canceled it yet. Yeah, it's
That's
it's only
dishonest.
been like a day and a half,
You
but
see
like
this?
honestly, in our world,
There's
like
That's enough to be like,
Shut up,
Also,
stop.
it's digital.
look, I got robbed sometime today, or I lost my wallet.
Worst part about it all.
Yeah.
Here
Oh,
we
speaking
go.
of that, knowing that he's probably canceled his card, do we want to just leave the wallet somewhere or burn it?
Let's hide it somewhere so if
Pandora picks it up and chucks it into the woods.
That-
while you're driving.
Well, I was hoping to destroy the evidence, but that works too.
if they
Hey,
find it,
if
it'll be a weird
whatever
story.
highway patrol officer who's so dedicated to his job,
What?
he goes to the outskirts of Ohio to find
in the
some
middle of
sort
Ohio,
of
that was
to find
What?
some sort of wallet and goes, I've solved the cold case from the past 2 weeks. Yeah, good for them.
When he
Uh,
says that, Danny's trying to remind if he ever got if he ever made anything related to fingerprints or anything. Because if there's no way my fingerprints will be in the system.
No,
from what Danny
it
knows.
wouldn't.
They'll never track me.
Yeah,
It won't track me. I've never committed a crime in my life.
the only person who's quote unquote in a system is Ash, and even at that, again,
I think I just broke out of
That's
it.
true.
Child Protective Services. Let's be real, they
I
do
may not
great
even have
work,
a
but
birth
it's really
certificate.
bad. They don't keep very detailed records. More
I've never seen my birth
They
certificate.
let identity theft run rampant. Oh yeah, by the way.
yeah, right.
I've lived in the woods my whole life.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
With Uncle John. Speaking of
Hey.
which, I need to call him sometime.
Yeah,
I have
sure.
a question for you.
Also, I finally
Has
realized.
Pandora ever visited
Y'all
any
can still
extended
call me Ash.
relatives?
Still like
Ever?
Ashton. 'Cause
No, your
those
mom
are
never
my
got along
initials.
with her family. She
Ashton
said.
Smith Hewitt.
I have a question.
Stole
wow.
the
Yes.
made my dad, and
Yeah,
I
rubs
want
your
it's
head.
all the
Iris
more
message my
good
dad.
that he's dead.
Uh,
All the
My
better.
real dad.
Hopefully he stays dead for a
Okay.
while.
If he ever
we'll get
comes
to that in a
back,
second. I will say you have that moment while driving up. I'm gonna Iris message my dad. You.
Because I realized I've never seen a birth certificate. We don't have any similar qualities. We did a DNA project in my advanced science class, and my mom refused to give DNA.
Here's my question.
Oh, she knows.
Everyone
why.
besides
Oh, yikes.
Pandora can short rest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, excuse me. No, if you're driving the rest of the notes, everyone else can take a long rest
yeah.
right
With
now.
the 2 hours
Yeah.
downtime, how's Argos doing?
With the downtime, Argos
buddy.
eventually some.
Voice doesn't change. What's new about him?
I'm
Run
gonna
diagnostics.
text you what I want to do over the downtime.
Yes.
do.
During the
What
downtime,
does his medicine do?
everyone heals but Pandora, unfortunately.
Yeah,
You'll just have to take time to
I'm
short
just
rest.
slowly bleeding out on the side. Someone please take care of that.
Help.
Yeah.
Are you bleeding out? Do you have a physical wound?
Yeah,
I'm poking it.
Oh, that looks bad. Hey, ow!
I'm going to murder you in your sleep.
Hi, I'm
Not
driving
my
the car.
So yeah, what does his medicine do? And that was just a bit of the giant's blood. I just sopped up as much as I could.
You have put the giant's blood into him. What is Argos's current HP?
Current HP, it requires AU. dumb amount of math to calculate that.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Yeah,
literally.
3.
No, it is like my level plus proficiency times 5. It's
gross.
all over the place.
It's that kind of math where it's just like jumping from one thing to another to another to another to another. It's the worst kind of math.
So 45 hit points?
I want to double check that as well, because it is. Okay, Artificer, Battlesmith. Its stats are okay.
Oh, I thought you were texting your dad.
2
I was gonna say,
plus 4
Dwayne, do you go?
plus 5 times Artificer level.
Okay.
What is 5 times 6?
That's
That's what?
30.
30.
Mhm.
5 times Artificer level. It is 36. Right.
36. Excuse me, I did my math wrong. You...
Yeah, and this is lightning charged blood as well, so he just.
I will say Argos will now have a permanent plus 10 to his hit points. So whatever you do, plus 10. So right now, 46 hit points.
Nice.
I rolled the dice. It was a perfect 10. Basically, you charge him. I will let you know, doing this again, adding monster parts in its raw form, it's like we were saying, adding raw fuel to any sort of vehicle has dangerous effects. It might be a thing you could do safely from now on, but you now also know only in downtime.
It takes a while.
Doing it in the moment,
Like
Argos had that
medicine.
split second of, do I try to attack, but this could just destroy me, or do I stop and safely process the fluid?
Yeah.
Or we could synthesize it.
And here's my last
That's
question.
true.
Would there be time after this diagnostics? See, how would I attach the chains in where his forearms would be? So he could.
Probably not, because the other thing I would say, in looking through your bag, you still have a bit of the Harley pieces left.
Yeah, the electric bike that I need to upgrade.
The electric bike, because you couldn't put a Harley back together. You've used
Right.
enough of Harley pieces that you couldn't put a
If
bike back
anything,
together.
it'd just be like, hey,
The
more
electric bike, Medusa's electric bike, still has enough that if you were to fix it, that could be fixed.
plating. I doubt I could work on
You
that.
can now gain the chains in. Chains are something you can take. And I believe that's everything in terms of upgradable items you've kind of amassed over the campaign. You have a bottle of Lake Superior Sludge.
Yep.
That's important to know. You do have a ton of poison damage, so to speak, sitting around there.
Put that into a stop rocket. Yeah.
Excellent.
All I do is just.
Ladies and gentlemen, we eventually find ourselves coming back into New York City.
I don't like the
Here you go.
city.
Trevor,
I don't like the
it's
city.
a
I
happy
don't
town.
like the city.
I'll let you roleplay that if you want to show people.
I just wanted to know if you needed a check.
No check needed.
Okay.
It's
And
completely
you got
acceptable.
all of that?
I did, yes.
Perfect.
Sorry.
This is like an overtime thing that when stuff actually happens, I want you to tell me. But
Gotcha.
we don't need to show it off.
No, it's no check needed because you were spending your downtime. Again, most checks in D&D I usually allow free unless there's bigger chances of them failing. Usually there are, but you guys are all crazy good apparently and just always succeed.
Except for Trevor when he's trying to survive.
Yeah,
That's
whenever
true,
it's
yeah.
his death saves, that's when he goes
Death
back.
saves are a big downside in the economy right now.
The economy's in shambles.
The action economy's in
Like that one, for the Blood Hunter, the mutant subclass, they have a mutagen called Vermilion, which, if you have it, drinking it gives you an extra use of your Blood Maledict feature. However, if you do, you have disadvantage on death saving throws for the duration of the mutagen.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Gross.
So that's like giving a fighter an extra action surge, but you get disadvantage on...
Yeah.
As
So
we
like,
all
it's like
arrive in
one
New
get
York,
advantage on it 'cause it's like-
I would love a history check from everyone involving the prophecy.
So that's everyone in the car.
I'm going to use the inspiration before it disappears on me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'll allow
Not
it.
that I
It's-
need it, just because
Because
it's gonna
technically
go.
your
can you pass that
inspirations
up?
like are leaving because of the long rest and all that, but yeah, I'll allow
16.
Okay.
it. 16.
Oh, that's so much better. That's an 18.
Okay.
18.
History
Okay.
say
History, I say.
21.
16, 18, 21,
20.
ooh.
20. Unfortunately, currently the 16 is the only thing not passing. So I do have to, though, make a check for our friends in the vehicle.
Danny's just having his
Bullshit.
existential crisis, not thinking about the prophecy.
Yeah, he's like
Existential.
that's Trevor's existential crisis.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Damien rolled a nat 20.
That's good.
He's the kid of
Smart.
prophecy, so.
Trying to think how to do this. I have to honor it.
He just has an idea and be like, that's spot on.
The
sir."
DM's like, here we go.
Damien's going to kind of figure some stuff out. Joel does not, if anyone was curious. Joel got high.
He got high?
Well, sure. Joel is in there. Joel has found some edibles and is just having a trip in the backseat.
Joel, where did you get those?
Mm.
Who gave him the
Do you know
edibles?
who his dad is?
He's probably got
Wait,
some
when
blessing.
Pandora says who gave him the edibles, can Daniel Cosby just like grab his backpack?
We were in no state where that was
Damien-
legal.
Do you have a Coke on you?
As you
I
all
might actually.
pull in to New York, you're starting into, again, Manhattan proper. Damien says, so do we go to my house? Do we go back to camp?
Let's go to your house.
What did we do here? You told me to come here, but I don't think that was it.
Return home, don't speak its name, assembly.
No, turn back to the path,
So it's like,
but speak not its name. I don't.
no,
Am I not
no,
s-
no, no, we're, no.
No,
Y'all remember the labyrinth, right?
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to go back.
No.
We have to go back to the labyrinth.
Damien has that realization. I don't think it's talking about 21st Street.
Do we not go?
Let's take a trip to camp first.
Okay.
Just
Trip to camp first?
Prepare.
Oh,
Trip to camp
definitely.
first.
Brace for the worst. Let's,
Let's
drop
make
off
sure-
everything.
Drop off extras, things
Yeah.
I don't need.
You guys,
Sleep on the bed.
Can I keep this until I die?
No,
Please.
because you get brought into like when we're done with the quest, I'll need that in my bedroom.
Perfect.
can I keep this? Wait, but you don't die. That's what a cheating
You
way.
don't
Like,
die.
That
it's
was
like
not
a
the
vampire
intention.
who makes a deal. Hey man, can I just have it? I'll give it to you when I die. Oh yeah, sure.
Wait a
Got
minute,
him.
you'll never die.
You guys head back
Sure.
through and are soon greeted with Long Island.
Pandora's just having terrible flashbacks because the last time she drove everyone to there, they lost.
Oh,
someone.
same here. That's like.
Lovely view.
I love this woods, honestly. That's
I
You
hate
have
these
no
woods.
memory whatsoever.
Oh no, I do, but I'm just used to it by now.
Can I primeval awareness?
Yeah.
There's probably gonna be
Uh,
some fae somewhere nearby because satyrs and stuff.
What is here?
What
In these
is
woods.
here? Everything.
What is here?
I need a shot.
After we.
Which is
That's how you
6
finish it.
miles now because we're in a forest
Yes.
within a 6-mile radius of us.
There's a big draconic presence in front of you. If you continue on your current path,
Let's avoid it.
avoid it. By avoiding it, you've got two options. You might go far left, but then you're probably going to hit the woods of camp, which you know are chock full of monsters.
And some traps.
If you go to the right, it's a lot of openness, just open woods. There's not a lot. Like, that's where you guys way back and they found Joel with the Minotaurs.
We can fight it.
Or you could fight it.
I'm not.
Did we all
I have
long
not.
rest?
No.
Yeah, we're not.
Well, everyone but Pandora got the long
I have
rest.
So
not
we're
long
not.
rested.
Oh, did you use hit die?
Well, because
I
you would have
didn't
had to
do
stop for an
short rest. I
hour.
had to
Short.
stop. I can't.
Yeah. Well, it's like with you when driving. Everyone else got the benefits, and you just had to like.
I
oh
will
well.
pass without a trace. We're going around this thing through the
Okay.
open area.
Excellent.
I'll give
I'll
you
also
my
add
nectar.
Long Strider onto it so we can. do this
I've
faster.
never used my nectar this whole time of the campaign. I'll just
Bro.
handle you well.
I can't drink it at the moment.
I'm gonna cast
You
Long
hand the ball.
Strider on the car
It's
so
yours,
that
yeah.
way we can do this faster
Cool.
and safer.
I need a group stealth check.
At plus 10,
Oh,
baby.
Plus
Because
10.
he has
I have
disadvantage because he's a child. of
But
seed.
plus 10.
Yes, in fact.
18 for Danny.
18.
I'm sorry, plus 10, it's an 18.
What? Plus 10?
Plus 10. Pass without a trace.
Oh, 28.
28. I was like, really?
It was like
Yeah.
I got 18 on my dice plus my stealth.
Joel also got a 28. 24 for Damien.
27.
27.
26.
26.
That's my stuff. That is cocked still. I'm going to roll 8 different dice. That won't do that. Done. Okay.
But if
33.
33.
Yeah, I mean, we
You
shouldn't be
guys
scared to fight.
I'm
Through
scared
the
of fighting
woods.
because I'm squishy.
The draconic presence gets ever closer. As you finish stealthing, eventually you feel the boundaries of camp Half-Blood
Wait a minute, draconic presence.
and see Peely's the dragon bound
Call
up
it.
to you.
I just realized.
Woo! Got him!
Got it.
That's my joke.
Do it.
That's all I can do. See y'all next time. But I'm done. I'm out. Next year, maybe. 3 weeks. Season's over. Stream's over.
panicked
Bye.
so hard.
That's
Like-
it.
Golden.
I'm kidding. We're not actually off stream.
Sorry, that was too perfect.
Danny and Trevor just fist bump.
Could not help myself because like primeval awareness. I checked and I'm
I
like,
am so
technically,
tired. Pandora just elbows.
no
you
one
with
faults
guns.
Pandora in the slightest.
You could have.
But it's
What?
one of
Yeah,
those
protect me
natural,
here.
like, when you didn't do it at camp and then you're coming back, like, there's something highly draconic ahead of us. Oh no! Oh no! We gotta avoid it.
no.
It's coming. Why is it coming ever
There's a
closer?
big
We're
dragon
stealthing our
closer to
way.
camp.
So
There's
we're
a big
just trying
dragon
to like.
between us in camp. Oh no!
So
Whatever
when
we
were
gonna do?
y'all gonna tell the camp as a pet dragon?
You guys
You didn't.
out of the woods.
I was-
You see a bunch of campers are like kind of like walking up to the car, looking inside.
I'm gonna jump out.
Yeah, Joel
Same
jumps out.
here,
I gotta
man.
pee.
I get
I
out.
didn't go with the rest stop.
I need a bed.
All of you, a
I
bunch
need
of
to say
campers.
hi to my cabin.
Within a few moments, Chiron is galloping over towards you all.
We've
There's
found the
good
rest of the prophecy, and we
morning.
know where we need to go.
We just need a rest.
And drop everything off, cause oh lord.
And just leave. Chiron approaches you all. Just, excellent. Come. Whose car is this?
His name.
My aunts.
His name.
You can
is
transform into him if you want to show him.
Jake
what it looks like.
Forsyth, and then I give him the defense of 20
Yeah, he's a lawyer.
and he willingly gave us this card. And there's nothing you can say that will not make me believe that. You weren't there.
What a power move. There's nothing you can say that won't make me believe
For the
that's
record,
not
I
true.
wasn't present either.
I wasn't either.
It was me.
Ash,
I was like,
Chiron just... Alright. Well, let's try and return it to Mr. Ford. We'll have Hephaestus
We
come.
need that.
What are these chains?
We were attacked by
My
a fiendish
agent
entity on
found
the road.
me. My agent found me. He is not human.
He's
Devil.
a fiend.
And took the
He
identity
He
of
was
my father.
cha-
Look,
Did he try to put any of you in extra dimensional
Yes.
space?
Yes.
He
Yeah.
did. He did put me in
A
there.
Krampus. Yes.
However,
I'm
I
sorry,
flew
like
out.
you'll don't. That
Yes, Krampus is they hunt demigods and monstresses from European
Krampus,
nations.
ain't that-
There's a few that make it to America.
He did mention.
Let's get you to the medical tent. He's like you're still bloody. Like all of you, yeah, you took a strike, but like you all are feeling disgusting, haven't showered in days.
When
like
he, when
I
he said to the
will-
medical tent, is Julia there?
I believe she's running exercises with the rest of the
I'm
campus.
gonna exercise.
You are going to get medical attention first.
well, yeah, I'm fine. I just need to return a few
I
things and say
need
apologies.
your help.
Oh, because
What do you
there are
need?
no
I gotta
monsters.
return this armor.
15 stealth. I'm going to the forge.
Okay.
I'm going to the forge, but not even hiding. I
Yeah.
returned.
Kyra,
I'm alive.
I cannot let you. I will walk alongside. Kyron's like walking because he's like he
Can
doesn't
I
feel
get a
comfortable.
ride, please?
Yes, please. Like medical attention. Like
I'm alive, and I'm returning the armor.
you
I promise.
come in. Harley sitting there like at a grindstone working
It's
with
like,
someone.
I am alive. With
Hey!
the armor.
Hey!
That
By the
Iris
way, where
message
is-
meant something.
Oh yeah.
Finally got claimed.
Hey, no way, buddy. What's up?
Well, tiny rainbow above the head.
Hey, man. Congrats. Proud of you.
I'm one too.
I need it.
Good job. Hey, he takes the arm back, throws it back to you. You didn't die.
Oh,
So you completed the quest. Are we doing the laurel ceremony?
Well,
we
there's
You
a
are-
part two.
we
There's a part
haven't
two.
quite finished it. We got the.
I thought to
prophecy.
return this while we were in the area.
Oh.
There's a.
So don't celebrate too soon.
See, Harley like may shove something back into a bag. You don't. Gotcha. Okay.
It's like, Kevin, bake on. We might need that victory cake.
Why need that victory cake yet?
Hugh, Jack, man the cannons. We need to prepare.
You see, Harley will give the armor back. Just, we're not done with the quest yet. Keep it.
Cool. I might not need it, but I know someone who does. Damien.
Damien, poor sweet, in a shirt and pants. Damien, who's had a guitar
You
this
need
whole
the
time.
armor. I've got my jacket. I'm good.
Harley's gonna immediately. You didn't get armor before you left. And you see Damien. Just, I was having a bad day. And so you see Harley's gonna take the breastplate and help get
It's
Damien
fine.
outfitted.
I got my jacket. I'm good.
I think we're gonna be here for at least
A day?
the day. At least
While
the day.
we're here, Argus walks by, and I pull out some chains. I have an idea with his fists.
Harley, what the hell
We
is
found some
that?
scrap in the Chimera
This
nest.
is the worst automaton. Look at him.
I know it's scrap.
Let me say this one thing. How many blue screens of death have you gotten?
Only one.
Only? How long has it been functioning?
Oh, it was
A month?
Pure destruction. The
Technically a
Chimera.
week.
Technically a week.
It only 1 week. It
Yeah,
was in
I
scraps.
can tell.
Yeah,
This
I'm thinking
thing-
of working on it and adding.
He
these
puts his
chains
hand.
to his fists.
It has that warm belly, right? Argus, this warm belly. This isn't good.
Yeah.
He's overheating. All that heat sink is just into the belly where the core processing units
Yeah,
are.
we gotta fix this thing.
We gotta. This is gonna explode if we're not careful.
Oh yes, let's do this.
He's gonna help you actually make
Danny's
this
be
thing.
careful.
Invisible, like confusion. He's just like,
That's
Where's
what would have
Spike?
happened. That's what would have happened if we went the other route.
If you went the other route, this was a steel defender made from an old automaton part you found in a Chimera's nest that you've just been like throwing
Carrying
stuff into.
Yeah.
It works, but it's like when you
We
make your
did
first
recreate
ever
an
computer
automaton.
and you make this like Frankenstein-esque dog that shouldn't be functioning.
Yeah.
Harley's definitely gonna help you.
Yeah.
For the rest of you guys, Chiron is gonna help get everyone medically healed. Start like Harley's gonna do that. Like, yeah, I can help sharpen weapons, do that little upkeep maintenance.
Where's my mom's cabin?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. the same.
Nemesis
Now
cabin and Iris
two new
cabin.
ones.
Yeah.
I want to see the inside
Let's
so
do
You
bad.
get, okay, you get it first. Sorry, because this I'm curious about this.
Well, yeah, you immediately are figuring out like, okay, how do we safely turn Argos? You see, like, have you powered Argos down in like?
He did
Ever?
shut down in
He
the
does
car.
power down. For
Okay,
the night.
you don't just keep him running 24/7.
No, he
That's
powers
the-
down with mild sleep stuff in the background.
But he's still running.
Fair enough. Let's.
He did
We
shut down
got
in the
it.
car.
Oh gosh,
I know,
don't-
but that wasn't.
That
I
was
feel
a
like if I
thing.
press shutdown on him, he's just gonna blow up too. Okay. You see, Harley's more. He's not mad at you. It's just that like, oh
I'm
gosh.
surprised he's living as well.
Imagine if this was a real dog and you saw this. It would be that same visceral reaction of like, what have you done to this? Harley's gonna
Keep
help
him alive.
you find the Nemesis cabin.
I want to know what it
With
looks
Harley?
like.
Just I pull out a large portion of the storm giant's blood.
Entering
And
the
the chains.
Nemesis cabin, on the outside, it had again beautiful scales on top. Most of your siblings you see are gone for the winter months.
How many beds are there?
You're noticing about 4 beds. Or like 4 definitely lived in beds, right? Where it's like, hey, these had people that had to probably fold them in this way before they left, if that makes sense. In these beds, the interior of the cabin is a beautiful stained dark wood floor. Big old drawn curtains. It gives definitely the feeling of a courtroom, if we're being honest, where it's like kind of that like high vaulty cabin ceiling, beautiful dark wood exterior
Is there a
and
fireplace?
interior. There is a fireplace. Around the fireplace is a lot of sitting chairs.
Aw.
You do notice something though. There is one sitting chair that is like positioned in a way that looks like it has been fought over. Where it's like the way it is and where the other chairs are in, and you get it where it's like you sit in the chair and realize, oh, perfect little draft from the window, but the fireplace is keeping me warm. but the sun doesn't get in my eye, but I can recline back. It's like, this is the fought over chair. As most people know.
Can I mark my name underneath it in Sharpie?
You go to mark your name and realize it's been marked 45 different times, and
What are all the
Sharpie has
names?
lost all meaning. Oh gosh, you're gonna make me get all the names.
I want to know my
45
siblings.
names.
You gotta know your siblings. I have to find this now.
This is our first time actually having a real family.
Yeah, it is.
Like, she's been an only child her whole life.
Here we go.
And, like, the only experience with family she has is with her best friend's family, which she's lucky she even had a best friend.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's a couple people. Where did they go? I knew it. Okay, here we go. The first name, or rather the name currently on top, you realize, again, so much Sharpie has gone underneath this chair that now it has become like a carving game. The biggest name currently carved is Damian White.
Do I recognize the name from any camp stories?
From camp stories, like, okay, this must be like the cabin leader.
Damian White, huh?
Damian White. The other names that you are getting, or excuse me, the other like 3 names. There is someone named June. You are getting Kelly, and also apparently someone named Bumper. Bumper. So Damien, June, Kelly, and Bumper are the 4, and it's like, because it takes you a while to discern them out of, like, again, Kelly's been written 45 different times along with all the other, like, so when everyone tries to put their name, it's just become this over chicken scratch markings. Damien's name, though, is now carved into the wood, and so it's that, like, he has claimed ownership.
Pandora's feeling a lot of different emotions, but mostly love. Towards these people she's never met.
Actual siblings.
And she's going to pull up a silver Sharpie. And she's going to start
Sure.
writing her name, Pandora. She's going to get to her last name. And she's not going to write it.
You just write Pandora, which looks so hella ominous, but if you know, you know. You write that name, sit in the chair, kind of take a moment. Ash.
Before we leave.
Oh, before we leave, yes.
Before we leave, she will go over to a bed, roll around in it, claim it as hers.
You just roll. They're nice beds in here. You're realizing when there's not a lot of campers, like, definitely in the Hermes cabin, it's that natural, we gotta share, everyone gets a bunk.
She wants one right next to Bumper.
All of these look like queen size, though.
Yeah, wherever Bumper's is, hers is next door to Bumper.
Next to Bumper. You just gotta figure out who Bumper is, right?
I gotta know who Bumper is.
Gotta know who Bumper.
And then I would like to find him eventually once he's done with this.
Ash, you head in to
Alright.
the Iris cabin.
This'll be my home.
This is the first cabin you've seen at camp that looks like a camp cabin. It looks like built out of wood,
Sorry, it just...
kaleidoscope, and dream catchers and things around.
What am I, 12?
Shades and colors. Like, all refracting and reflecting around
Oh.
beautifully. A lot of art projects, if we're being honest. You realize that this cabin also seems a little empty. As you do see, there is a head cabin with the name that is in bronze above it is Butch. You see it has a lot of, like, equestrian equipment next to it. There's, like, horse bridles and horseshoes around, a lot of stuff.
Must be a pony guy.
Yes, you can.
Ooh, that is
Mhm.
lovely.
Okay.
Make a Arcana check. You realize that Ash, just like Nemesis, children of minor gods are the best at having what we would call normal lives. And so just that basis of unlike some of the other Children of Gods where it's like it just gets too dangerous sometimes to live outside camp, a lot of your siblings are able to go home to maybe families or friends over the breaks.
Ain't that ironic?
Oof. I will say
Neither
then,
of us are welcome back.
Pandora, you can catch Ash then, like, as you're walking out of...
Hey, I need to talk to my dad. I have
I can help.
I have one picture of him,
Let's see what we can do.
but it's of the back of his head.
I'm sure that there's a way that I can help. Natural 20.
We'll get to that soon.
Well, here's... Okay, what's the photo?
She hands you a photo of, because her mom has black hair, right?
Yeah.
Of a redheaded man. You see half of his face, but mostly the back of his head.
Okay, most of the back of his head, half of his face, any facial hair, glasses.
You see her and her mom. Well, you see mostly her mom, and in the photo, he's turned away from her. They're like at a party or something. And her mom's standing next to like a friend that she's never met in her life.
Okay.
But she remembers distinctly a memory of she was maybe like, I want to say like 5 years old. Her mom's in the living room and is tearing out picture after picture after picture. And this is the one picture that slid under the couch out of this portfolio. And she's realizing the reason is all these pictures are of the same person with red hair. It's probably her dad.
Hey, August.
Okay.
If this includes a saving throw or something, can I give them my MVP so
My
they can get
question-
a +5?
My question is, do you have any facial hair, glasses, tendencies that...
He's got a bit of a chin beard, but not much.
You do a
It's
chin
just
beard.
scruff.
Not much. And knows a distinct amount.
He wears like rounder glasses.
How long did he know you?
I've never met him.
Do you want to use that? Or,
And has a connection with you.
well, I guess this will be a question
Well,
for these
I
guys too.
assume he was there when I was born.
Cool. So has
I
an
assume.
has an emotional connection to you. Has that?
I would hope so.
Yes. For you, yeah. It's, here we go. There is an all-important die that I'm calling the pizza die.
Oh,
That I rolled
What? Huh? What?
before. Here's the thing. This is fun. It's kind of like a, I won't call it a monkey's paw, but you know that like almost genie-esque wish. You could use the roll on this die in this moment to see if this works.
I wanted
If
risk
you
it.
don't use this dice, I will have to use it personally
Were you
for like something else later on. And so that could be good or bad. It's like you guys can either take it now or I will have to use it, and that could be either really good or really bad.
What is the
wanna
roll
risk it.
and what is the ability?
Oh, I'm not telling you either. That's why it's
And
like,
we're not
do
I'm
we
taking
use it and take it now or something?
I'm taking it. I don't
Taking
want him
it?
to have anything good. We're taking it.
fine.
Unless it's bad.
I'm taking it.
Exactly. She's taking it. I'm hesitant. But
So,
regardless,
You can keep the MVP, which we'll probably
Yeah.
use in a second here.
So, oh, Iris has the rainbow. He's going to get my message. Show from their father, as you have so gratefully done for me. And I put an offering
You from the drachma.
And the picture.
in the picture to show. So it's like, this is what we know.
Out of the mist, you see the man from the photo. It is early morning. Fun fact, you had to do the drive through the night. It is early morning. So even you think wherever he may be, the sun isn't even up yet. As there's a man sitting, typing at a computer, doesn't notice you, but you think it's because of the positioning of how you're looking in. Irish messages aren't exact science, if that makes sense. Looking at him, he looks middle-aged, a little bit worse for wear, hair not totally receding yet, but seems to be wearing some sort of suit, and is just finishing typing.
Can I see what he's working
It looks like some sort of like draft proposal type thing. Like it doesn't look like anything you normally see. Like this isn't like, oh, he's on Excel doing stuff. Like it looks like he's typing up something where you can't really make out the exact words, but it looks to be in a blocky paragraph type format in that sense.
Dad? She's gonna say it.
I want to ask, what is the other name?
The other name is Rose.
Go back to bed, Rose. I'm finishing something up before work.
Dad, it's me.
Yeah, it's very
No, it's
important.
Pandora, Dad.
No, I don't have. Who? What? He's gonna turn. As on a natural 20.
No!
Pineapple on pizza is a gross abomination, but because of how awful it is, it gave you a nat 20. It's been used.
Saved your life.
I did.
Your father swivels around in the chair and realizes it's an Irish message.
Dad?
What the hell?
By the same
Hi.
use.
I'm Pandora. I don't know who Rose is, but I know you're my dad.
He's gonna make a check.
Am I?
Am I Pandora?
Am I your dad?
Am I your dad?
You are the father. Do you know a woman with the last name Watkins?
Let me guess. You know about your life and oh shit. That's what I get for sleeping with a god.
Who's Rose?
You see, he takes off his glass. Listen, Pandora, you are a great kid.
Why was I taken away from you?
Because it was fair. You see, he says that with that bitterness.
But why was it fair?
Because the judge ruled so.
Oh.
It's hard to explain when two beautiful baby girls show up on your doorstep from a god, and suddenly you cheated on your wife.
I have a twin?
Your mom didn't take kindly to it, and Nemesis warned me there's always repercussions. I thought, being a lawyer, I could cheat that. But I guess she's good at what she does, because I had to pay the price. Your mother, or your, I guess you could call her stepmother, got you and moved out west. I stayed here on the coast. Or moved out east, sorry.
Where?
Well, listen, we're just in a small little town, kind of, you know, okay, if you're in LA and you start heading east, you just gotta take up north I-15, you'll pass through Baker.
Let's just start writing down all these
Yeah,
directions.
you write down, it's like, oh, slow down, okay. Just look for Baker, but it's not Baker, alright, Baker, just the town you're gonna find on the, I'm sorry, this is so informal, but
It's okay.
ow. Is this some of that god
Yeah,
shit?
yeah.
I try to help as best I can. It just, you see a little face.
Holy shit, there's another kid in here.
Hi. Sorry.
Who are you? He puts back on his
Friend.
glass. Alright, nice to meet you. Well, I'm Mr. Watkins.
Mr. Hewitt.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Hewitt. You okay, kiddo?
Yeah. I'm okay.
Well, listen, this is the God stuff. I don't know what to say. I guess well, it's nice to meet you. Your mom didn't really want much to do with me, and so
She didn't really want much to do with me either.
now listen. Now I know it's plain devil's advocate is what I do for a living, but you can't blame your mother. This is my fault.
I'm not talking about Nemesis.
No, and I know too. Do you remember your stepmom's name?
I feel like it's Marisha, but I feel like that's wrong.
It is not. It's not. If it was, it's
someone-
Mary.
It's Mary.
Yeah.
That's right.
But you see, you just go. Mary and I. Well, when we got engaged, we were young, didn't really know what we were doing, and years went by, and I just got so caught up in work. You need to know it's not her fault. I found Nemesis, I guess, because of my work. It's all about justice and fair and law. And I was smitten. Your mother, she's well goddess. How do you compete with that, right? I mean, holy shit. Sorry, my language.
It's okay.
I can't describe though how foolish I was. Don't blame her, because I think she blames herself already. But that's the price, I guess, where I messed up and I lost out on one of my girls.
I don't blame you or her.
Well, you should. I guess that's how life works. But listen, you see, I gotta finish this up because this is needed in court in a couple hours, and I have been subsisting off of 12 cups of coffee for a week.
Oh boy.
Just do me a favor. Next time, let me give you my number. He's gonna let you write down the number.
Oh, I write down the number.
Just call or text. Let's figure out how to get you out of here.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too, kiddo. It's good to finally meet you.
You too.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Pandora, you've given me
As-
an idea.
Did you ask his name?
What was his
Oh,
name?
do you want to know his name?
Edwin,
Yeah.
That's kind of important.
Yeah.
She just called him Dad.
Hey,
You
the
see-
lawyer.
Listen, the name, well, technically my full name is Joseph Carl Watkins, but I go by Carl. Pandora.
Mhm.
Hope to see you soon.
You too.
Is this like the Zoom thing where I have to press
It
the
just
button?
kind of goes away. It's okay.
I can take
Oh,
care of it
okay.
if needs be.
Oh, right, the other kid. All right, yeah, Mr. Hewlett. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good job.
Sorry, still need to adjust hearing.
You just, yeah. Finishing up, you all hear a scream as Julia runs up to you two. Guys, it's Danny. He's convulsing.
What the?
And that's where we're ending tonight's session.
What did you do?
On that 20. Thank you all so much for playing. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye.
Good thing I was with her.
Hey.
Dig it.